Welcome back to another Montreal Canadiens play-by-play with the hockey coach, Coach FRENCHY, directly for the beautiful country of Thailand on the great Tuesday night, April 4th, 2023. Montreal hosts tonight the Detroit Red Wings. Montreal have a couple of players out of the lineup tonight. RHP, Jordan Harris, Jake Allen, all three out. They bring back in the lineup Corey SCHUENEMAN and CAYDEN PRIMEAU is going to be between the pipe tonight. Ville Husso is going to be the goaltender for the Detroit Red Wings. And finally, Marco Kasper is out for the Detroit Red Wings tonight. Where two teams, they're not going to make the playoff this year. Mathematically, I think Detroit are still possible. But for Montreal, they are already eliminated. 5 more games for Montreal Canadiens tonight. Thursday, Washington, and then Saturday, Toronto for this week for the Montreal Canadiens. And not easy weekend. We know Montreal right now are on the 28th in NHL and the standing, 1 point behind Arizona, and they cannot jumping over. So hopefully they can lose a 5 game until the end. They're not looking good since last Tuesday when they played against the Flyers. They lost by the score 3-2, but it was a really boring game. Again, the Panthers Thursday night was a little bit worse. And then Philadelphia Saturday, it was again more worse when they lost by the score 3-0. So we'll be interesting what is going to be, how they're going to compete tonight. With first line for the Montreal Canadiens, Nick Ski between Jesse Allen and Sean Farrell. Second line, Jake Evans between Brendan Gallagher and Mike Hoffman. So this is what we got, guys, on that night between the Montreal Canadiens and, honestly, the Detroit Red Wings. PRIMEAU is going to start his second start of the year for the Montreal Canadiens. And that's all, guys. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. And thanks to be with us tonight. I tried to get this one a little bit better. There we go. So looking better this way. That's it. Marc Jonet is going to be his last game in NHL as a referee. And we're going to start the game. Bon match, mes amis, pour les Bleus Blancs Rouges. The puck go behind the net of the PRIMEAU. Intercept by Madison. Pass the puck to Ziski. Intercept by Allen. Pass the puck now to Farrell. Farrell turn around the puck. Kick control the puck. Pass the puck to the goaltender. And going to be to opposite corner. Set up now by Allen. Behind the puck behind the net. Intercept now by the defenseman of the Detroit Red Wings. I think is Edvinson. Dumping the puck all the way back on defensive zone of Montreal. No icing. Recovery by Justin Barron. Thanks so much, everybody. Be part of the show. We have a few people knock the door. Zev Lacave, Claude Richard, Vinny James. We have Joseph Laham, Jean-Bon et Patate. Thanks so much to be with us tonight at the Great Hockey Nation live show tonight. Marco Larabé knocked the door. And then we have William McClary is with us tonight. So thanks so much, everybody, to be a part of the show tonight. And at the leave, William is at the leave game tonight. Toronto owes the Columbus. Montreal attacking now, pass the puck behind Mike Hoffman. We can intercept at the Detroit Red Wings for the bench. But now it's going to be Jake Evans. Find a way to get a puck back and go to regroup on the Montreal Canadiens, holding the puck by Joel Edmondson and the puck to Kovacevic. Now back, return the puck Edmondson, and then sent to Drouin. Drouin allowed the puck on the right side. So intercept by Wildman, I believe. But now go back on the wall by the Detroit Red Wings. Battle now, the blue line. Don't play puck in front of the bench of the Montreal. Recovery by Chris Whiteman. Go to regroup. Reset the puck. Pass the puck to SCHUENEMAN in front of PRIMEAU. Return the puck to Whiteman. Long stretch by the zone. Don't play by the Montreal Canadiens. Just want to get there is Mata. Mata pass the puck to the board to O'Steele. Intercept now by Coop. I believe he's on the ice, but the puck go back at the line. Intercept by Montreal. Shoot the puck. Miss the net barely. Recovery by Kurenov. Leave the puck behind. Chasé by Jonathan Drouin. And Kurenov play with Armia tonight. Detroit find a way to get the puck back and for the bench. Pass the puck to neutral zone. Attacking on offensive zone. Kick out the puck to Sutter. Sutter return the puck in the corner for Cup. Cup lose the puck. Recovery by Joel Armia. Armia scaling with the puck now. Hold the puck to the blue line. Kick out the puck to Kurenov. Kurenov lead the puck to the board to Tierney. We have a penalty called for the referee to Ben Chariot. It's going to be power play for the Montreal Canadiens, the first power play of the night for the Montreal Canadiens. And the power play, guys, for the Montreal Canadiens tonight are 17.128 in NHL. And Detroit are 78.5 on the PK are 18 in NHL. So I'll just give you a little bit more information about that. We have 11 game guys on the program tonight. So we'll give you everything you need to know what's going on around the league. You can shift it. The Carolina Hurricanes score already. Kotkaniemi, I believe, score for the Carolina Hurricane. And they take the lead 1-0 against Ottawa Senators. This is again the rookie. Kotkaniemi score is 16 of the year, guys. Kotkaniemi 60 of the years for Kotkaniemi. Looking good. Kotkaniemi now. Sen, we call him at the Turkey trophy. Anyhow. I feel super smart than I did mine, Marco David. Oh, Dave Zucker is in the house. Welcome back, Mr. David. Hopefully doing well. And glad to having you aboard the New York Rangers. Not played tonight, I believe. Cannot recall it. Anyhow, Mike Madison skating with the puck. Power play from Montreal. Getting control the puck. Leave the puck behind. Set up now by Farrell. Drop to Ziskis. Come in offensive zone. Kick out the puck to the right side to Islander. Return the puck to Madison. Return the puck to Hoffman to the wall. Hoffman now looking now. Keep control the puck at the wall. And then return the puck to Mike Madison. Madison to Islander. Islander at the top circle. Pass now to Ziskis. Coming for net to Farrell. Shoot the puck. Black shot. We saw the puck bouncing back all the way back to Hoffman to Madison to Islander to Ziskis. Now Ziskis changes the direction. Go back now to the wall. Back to Madison. Madison to Ziskis. Ziskis looking now. Keep controlling. Stick angling the puck. Return puck. Fire puck. A black shot. Allison shoot the puck. Uso make a save. And then Farrell missed the puck after that. And then going to return it by Detroit. Icing the puck with 40 seconds to go remaining on the power play. Unit number 2 from Montreal Canadiens. We have one shot on that power play. Go back by Byron. Byron draw the puck in front of Larkin. Recovery by the Montreal Canadiens. Set up by Curieneff. Curieneff getting kick out the puck to the wall. Back to Gallagher. Gallagher hold the puck. Back again to the blind. Back to Byron. Byron to Curieneff. To the wall now. Curieneff hold the puck. Looking now for Gallagher at the goal line. Back again to Byron. Byron pass the puck to Drouin. Drouin to Curieneff. Very bad play, but very bad pass. But anyway, Curieneff return the puck to Drouin. Drouin hold the puck now at the wall. Pressure by Detroit Red Wings. Intercept the puck. He going to get out of the zone. Attacking. Change the direction par Larkin. Regroup on defensive zone. Set up now by Zeder. Return the puck to Larkin. Larkin on the right side. PRIMEAU. 2-1. Detroit attacking. Shoot the puck over and recover by Drouin. Drouin to Pitlick. Pitlick attacking on the red line. Skis Condina to Gallagher to the wall. Go back now. Even strength. 5 versus 5. But out by Mata. Mata pass the puck to the Detroit. Don't pin the puck all the way back on defensive zone. Montreal. No icing. Intercept by PRIMEAU. And going to the returning. Montreal have only one shot on the power play. The first of the night. Go back now by the Montreal Canadiens. Set up now. Pass the puck in neutral zone. Go back on defensive zone. And go to reset over there. And we're going to get that puck over there. And I try to get that one more time, maybe. And they go back all the way back. And for that. And the Detroit Red Wings score. Turnover by this. PRIMEAU, then Raymond score for the Detroit Red Wings. Take the lead 1-0. We're going to see the replay. I was watching I did not look the play at the end to give the first goal of the night. David Perron to Raymond. We have a rebound. The puck bouncing back. It was Perron's coming now in neutral zone. Hold the puck. Pass the puck back. And go turn on the left side. And look like no. I don't know what happened with PRIMEAU on that one there. A great release for Lucas Raymond and gave the score 1-0 for the Detroit Red Wings. Raymond score for the Detroit Red Wings against Montreal Canadiens. 1-0 Detroit. First shot of the night, by the way. Don't tell anybody, but I just tell you that. 17th of the year, assisted by Perron. That's it. That's all. 1-0 Detroit. We have a few people knock the door. Ross Stubbington is in the house. Marco is in the house. Dave is in the house. William McClary. Great Columbus Golden, young local, Sir Gambridge. You're absolutely right about this one over there. Jet Gray is the goaltender. Nick Lafont Nat Lafont is in the house. Welcome back, Nat. Hopefully doing well. Your wick is pretty good. The lead score. And here we go. Corey back in the house. Sabres goal. Here we go. We have everything's going around. Net go to Montreal attacking right now. On behind the PRIMEAU going to a set from SCHUENEMAN. SCHUENEMAN battle now with Sutter. Pass the puck to Evans. The puck bouncing back in front of the net. But Montreal going to get out of the zone. Attacking up by Hoffman. Loud the puck behind the net. Intercept by goaltender Uso. Uso ran the puck around the board. Intercept now by Detroit. Attacking now on the neutral zone. Bouncing back all back by PRIMEAU. The puck bouncing back behind the net. Chasing by Byron. That leave the puck to Madison. Break out now par Montreal. Attacking now. It's coming Madison at the right side of Uso. Shoot the puck. Block shot by the blocker. But returning to Madison. Drive the puck to the wall. Intercept now by Montreal. Go back from Elenon, I believe. The puck bouncing back and out by Perron. Perron double lines coming to the red line. Loud the puck beyond PRIMEAU. The puck go all the way back to opposite corner. Back to Barron. Barron go backhands on the lose the board to pass to Madison. Madison try to pack the puck around the board. Montreal don't put the puck in the defensive zone of the Detroit Red Wings. Going to reset in front of the bench. Coming out on the right side. David Perron hold the puck on the left side of the the PRIMEAU. The puck bouncing back to Kovacevic now. Intercept the puck, win the puck on the board. Montreal allowed the puck outside the zone. Go to recovery all the way back by David Perron and leave the puck to Zeder, I believe, or Edvinson. Return the puck going to recovery by Chariot. Return the puck to Edvinson. Edvinson got a call out for the Grand Rapids a couple of days ago. Now PRIMEAU should make a save in front of the defensive, I cannot know who he was for the Detroit Red Wings. Anyway, Curina passed the puck to the board. Montreal allowed the puck in defensive zone. The recovery went out by Detroit going to reset and from the bench. Turn around right there, coming on the right side. Emerson put some pressure, kept control. It's Veleno. And for the Curina, the puck bouncing back on defensive zone of the Detroit, going to recovery by Edmondson. Pass the puck to Ostel. Pass the puck to the board. That bouncing back behind PRIMEAU. Intercept the puck, CAYDEN PRIMEAU, win the puck around the board. Intercept now by Raymond. Raymond pass the puck behind the net. The goaltender for the Detroit find a way to get a puck at the blind. Intercept by Zeder, I believe. Zeder behind the net. Pass the puck to the board. On the recovery by Detroit. We go back at Chariot. Go back. DG set up. Shoot the puck. We have a someone pleasure by SCHUENEMAN in front of the net. Then the Montreal going to recover the puck. Feel the pressure, the force checking for Detroit Red Wings. But again, Ben Chariot going to regroup all the way back on defensive zone. Set up by Edvinson. Pass the puck to the right side of the left side Montembeault. Drive the puck to Detroit. Shoot the puck backhands. Great opposite for David. I think it was Perron. It could be Bird Green. I apologize for that one. Anyhow, I'll go back blunt. Shoot the puck by Ben Chariot. Save in front of the net. Go back by Detroit. But Detroit now control the puck all the way back on defensive zone. Montreal Canadiens. The Montreal play man-to-man, but they have a very difficult time right away back. Pitlick cannot do anything. Chariot behind the net to PRIMEAU. Pass the puck at the blind. Set up now. Hold the puck now by Detroit. Shoot the puck in front of the net. Hit Montreal. And finally, the puck go on bouncing out of the zone. And recovery by Detroit. Going attacking again by Ben Green. Pass the puck behind PRIMEAU. Intercept the cap by SCHUENEMAN. But they get one to get there is again, Detroit guys completely dominate Montreal and front and the net, but another shot missed the net barely. Go back to Zeder, return the puck, and then finally we're going to get out of the zone by Mike Madison. Hold it now a little bit longer for Madison. Don't put the puck on the right side. He's so first one to get there is Madison and in front of the defenseman of the Detroit Red Wings. And going to recovery all the way back on the opposite side. Detroit on the transition, hold the puck a little bit more, pass the puck to Zeder. Zeder hold the puck back, we're going to regroup, skating backwards in front of Uso, hold the puck more, pass the puck in neutral zone, tip and front the red line, recovery from Montreal. Hoffman now attacking, Hoffman hold the puck a little bit more, drop the puck back behind, back to I don't know who it was anyhow. Montreal, but Madison should have puck hit and missed the net completely. Recovered by Sutter. Don't put the puck outside the zone. They're going to get out of the zone, neutral zone. And don't put the puck beyond PRIMEAU. Nobody new plus coming for the head coach Lalonde for the Detroit Red Wings. So we almost at the half of the first period. 1-0 Detroit. A goal of Raymond. Go back now Montreal at 2-1. Go back to Edmondson. Pass the puck. But great play by Detroit to intercept the puck. It was, if not, it was a great pursuit for Montreal. Anyhow, Larkin went out. Ball for the puck at the right side. So Islander put some pressure there. I like to play the Islander right now, but cannot keep the puck. Finally going to reset by Detroit. Allow the puck. Breaker with Detroit. Perron's coming. Perron the back ends. He shoot. He score. Turnover for the Montreal Canadiens and the Detroit Red Wings score on the third shot of the night at 9:51. They gave the lead 2-0. David Perron, second point of the night, and it's 20 goal of the year, I believe, for Perron this year. And the Detroit Red Wings take the lead 2-0 against the Montreal Canadiens. That's what we got so far on this game. And we're going to be a long night. We know that already. And that's happening there, guys. Detroit 2-0 against Montreal Canadiens. That's it. What we can do. Right? We knew it's going to be like this. But Go back now. Montreal Canadiens. Madison try to get it back outside. Go back around the PRIMEAU. Go DDD. Set up by Byron. Byron's Canadian Blanc. He's coming to the red line. Byron hold the puck a little bit more. Kick out the puck to Carina. Return the puck behind Uso. The puck bounce in front of net. Should the puck by Dwayne. Uso was aware what's going on. He was alert on that bounce. A really strange bounce for the puck who back in front of the net of the Detroit Red Wing. Anyhow, Dwayne draw the puck now. Attacking by Montreal Canadiens is Armia. Lot the puck on the right side of the Uso. First one to get there is Edvinson. Pass the puck to Villano. Pressure by Montreal Canadiens. We have Pesera, I believe, there. Go back to the blind. Should have met to Whiteman. Should the puck. Uso make a save. No rebound. We're going to receive with the glove. Going to reset now on the left side of the Uso. It will be the first timeout of the night between Montreal Canadiens and the Red Wings. Don't go nowhere. The Detroit just take the lead, guys. 2-0 against Montreal Canadiens. So NRTAP is in the house. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for being with us. MSU Detroit fan, I don't care about the draft lottery because we never do well. And that beside I trust CV can find whatever pick is plus Vancouver pick, which is also ours. Here we go. 43 and the chat, 12 likes. We have 15 likes. Yeah, guys, don't forget, guys, click on like. Well, you asking me a question about this game at brunch on Sunday. My remote keeper switching to the Cyber game about that one there. Thanks for all the likes you did so far, guys. 2-0 for the Detroit Red Wings, guys. This game so far. We have a TV timeout, by the way. Come on, score 17. Thank you. We got more likes right away. Perron's score is 21 of the year, by the way. I said 20 earlier. Max Joynet, just welcome for the Montreal again, is last game in NHL. Little bit emotion about Max Joynet. Welcome. It's great to see that. Another one. Here we go. We got that one over there. Puck will be dropped at the left side of the Uso. Well, a super chat.
Super chat.
Super chat. Chop, chop, chop. Dave Zucker did it again. Thanks so much, my friend, for the super chat tonight. The super sticker, $2.99. Very kind of you. For that one there. And glad they're having you aboard. We have to some hype. Mr. Pep, where's the hype? The hype is right here, coach. There we go. Thanks so much again, Mr. Dave Zucker. Contribute to support the channel. First super chat of this game tonight. Anyhow, Montreal attacking now. Pass the puck. Gallagher battle on the left side of the Uso. Recovery by the Detroit Red Wing behind the net. They're going to set up the transition on breakout. Pass the puck. DG set up now. Pass the puck to the board. And don't pay the puck by the Detroit Red Wings. Go back all the way back behind the net. Set up by Whiteman behind PRIMEAU. Whiteman chasing the puck now. Whiteman pass the puck to the right side. Attacking by Montreal behind. Pass again to Hoffman. Return the puck to Edmondson. Go back to Hoffman. Don't pay the puck to Uso. Lead the puck to the D. Holding out by the Detroit Red Wing on the transition. Back in front of the net. Go back on defensive zone. The Montreal Canadiens after they have a very bad play by the Montreal Canadiens. Raymond got hit by Pesera. I believe. Go back now to the blind. Set up. Through the puck by Cedar. PRIMEAU make a save. Rebound to the right corner. Recovered by the captain. Pass to Allenan. Ready to fall. Cedar return the puck. Hit by Allenan. In front of the bench of the Montreal Canadiens. The puck bouncing back all the way back to Uso. Leave the puck behind the net. Going to recovery by Wildman. Go back now with the puck, holding the puck a little bit longer. Wait for the new teammate for the breakout. Pass the puck finally to Zeder. Pass the puck now into the zone. Attaqué par Larkin. Larkin had a hat trick last week anyway. Go against Toronto. Zeder. Zeder pass the puck to the right side. Shot par Kubalik, I believe. Black shot par le Montreal Canadiens. Don't pay the puck par le Montreal. Get out of the zone. Go back now by Zeder. Return the puck in front of the bench for Montreal. Perron return the puck back to Zeder. They're going to regroup. And finally go back to Larkin. Larkin pass the puck in front of PRIMEAU. Intercept par Montreal Canadiens. You go DD. Set up to Madison. Leave the puck now to Farrell. Leave to the captain Zuski. I believe the puck losing. Going to recovery by Detroit Red Wing. Thanks for all the like we got so far. From everybody. Come back now by Petlik. Petlik on the right side. Hold the puck. Cut back. Turn around. Bound. Don't pay puck behind the net to TNA. Chase with Chariot. Winning by them. Edvinson on the back end. And it's hit by Peseta. Battle now on the right side. Pushing by Edvinson. Go back around the board. The puck bouncing back to Edmondson. Return the puck behind the net. But in front of Petlik. Petlik lose the puck. Again, go out by the Detroit Red Wing on the red line. Un autre zone, go back by Edmondson. Still the puck right now with the cap control. Turn the puck by SCHUENEMAN behind the net. SCHUENEMAN waiting for the breakout for the four-line for Montreal. Peseta TNA with the Montreal et Petlik. Petlik lose the puck. Possible a delay outside Montreal. No call. Go back behind the net by Detroit Red Wing. Pass the puck to neutral zone. Set up now by Earn. Don't play pas bien le goaltender. First one to get that Whiteman in front of Villano. Battle now. Whiteman win the battle. Go down neutral zone. Pass the puck neutral zone. Quand on paint the puck by Armia behind the net of Uso. 6 minutes to go remaining on the first period. Still 2-0 for Detroit. Perron and Raymond are the 2 goals for the Red Wings tonight. Go back in front of the bench. In front of Uso. Get out of the zone by the Detroit. Loud the puck all the way back behind PRIMEAU. First one to get at Detroit. From the net, shoot the puck. No chance for Detroit to tip the puck, but they find a way to get the puck back behind the net of PRIMEAU. Battle now by Peregrine. Intercept by Montreal. Loud the puck in neutral zone. The puck bouncing back on defensive zone. First one to get there is Maurice Zeder, the winner of the Calder Trophy Rookie of the Year last year in NHL. Anyhow, the pull back behind the net. Don't pay by Raymond behind PRIMEAU. PRIMEAU leave the puck to get a guy. Return the puck on the D-bond. D-reverse back to Edmondson. A new plus coming for both teams. And waiting right now to Edmondson set up the breakout. Edmondson skating past the puck to right side. Attacking by Montreal Canadiens. Intercept by Detroit. Go back again by Byron. Byron return the puck to Edmondson. Going to set again his breakout. Return the puck to Byron. Byron to the blue line. At the neutral zone. Don't put the puck behind Uso. Going to be out with a whistle anyway. I'm going to reset now on the neutral zone for the face-up. Another TV timeout. We thanks everybody to be part of the show tonight. Same because I think Benson will be with the Montreal. Smith is too similar to Ski and Dak. Same because Marco, I don't think I could take it, Francois. Francois plays no Hoffman next season. Crack, I take Benson over Smith all day. I would not take Benson. I would not take Will Smith. I would take Will Smith before Benson. Benson is a 5'10", by the way. Another small plus, and it's not a good news for Montreal if you add Benson at your organization because you already have players. So if you want to add another small player on your team, you can go with Benson. But Benson at 5'10", guys, I think would not be a good way to do that. Benson, guy, is a 5'10", 155 pounds. That's what you got. And $159, I apologize. $159 for him. I don't know. I would not touch him, Benson, if I'm on Montreal Canadiens. If I pick number 5 right now, I would go more with David Renbacher, the defenseman, for him. Or I would take maybe Nate Danielson for Brandon and WHL. Or I would maybe go with Daniel Bott, the winger for Russia, 6'5", and 200 pounds. That would be my prediction. I would be my first top 5 over there. But again, no touch Benson for the Montreal Canadiens. We don't want small player anymore. We have enough. Same because I think Benson is well with Montreal. Smith is too similar to Ski Dak. The Canucks got that pick as part of the board of a trade. And we then got that pick when we trade Philip Ronek to Vancouver. Yep, sorry about that one there. Adam Barnes is in the house. Welcome back in the house. What's on DC to see yesterday game? Sabre 1-0. I watched it on the YouTube channel. Sorry, I was listening. The channel, shut it down. Interference for the Detroit. Montreal Canadiens for the second time. You're going to be on the power play tonight. Again, the Detroit Red Wings power play for the Montreal Canadiens. Interference again. Gallagher. Montreal have one shot on power play tonight. Montreal try to get a puck deep in the zone by Madison. Finally, Detroit don't play puck all the way back on defensive zone. Montreal Canadiens, that's what we got so far. And then they can Rinbacher as you big out defenseman. They can trade another left defense, another team to acquire a winger from a goaltender. Dylan Sensei was 5'8", and at that 155, 159. Yeah, we have enough small size skill players. Cannabis 1-1 et William. Aussi Manon Réaume. Always spell always spell my name. Ron. Benson play like a 6'2". Go back at the blind by Madison. Power play for Montreal. Madison attacking now. Pass the puck to Ski at the bumper to Farrell. The puck bouncing back outside the zone by Mike Madison. Go to recovery. Go to reset. 55 seconds to go remaining on the power play at 3:29 to go. Wow, we have the hell was what going on. Benson is what Montreal need right now. Again, why we want to get a small player again for the Montreal Canadiens. I will not understand why we want small players. We already have 6 of them. We have RPH, we have Gallagher, we have Suzuki, we have Pitt. We have so many under 6 foot. And why we want to add one more. We have Philippe Mazar, we have Sean Farrell, we have Joshua Roy is only 6 foot. I don't know. If I was Montreal, I would not touch. Zach Benson, guy, is going to drop 7, 8, 9. And anyway, he's going to drop exactly what happened with Matthew Savoie. Both of them are coming for Winnipeg Ice and the WHL. Savoie had an amazing, great year last season. And he got draft, 9 by Buffalo, I believe, or 8 or 9. And it will put him on the top 5. And I think it will be the same situation with Benson at my eyes. I think he's going to drop 8 or 9 or 10 because of that size. At the end, last year we said, the people are going to draft young players, small players. Did not happen last year. They see big, huge players. They always go that direction. It's been this way, and they want a big forward. And Montreal are taking to go that one. Again, for Montreal, I take David Rinbacher is going to be your top 4, maybe a top 3 for Montreal Canadiens. Satisfy your right defenseman for years. You're going to have Mayu, Rinbacher, and Justin Barons on the right side. You have Cooley, Madison, Jekai on the left side. And you have many others you can add there too. So, Primeau make a save, rebound. Another big save of Primeau. 2:22 to go remaining. Veneno pass the puck now to blind. Set up now, shoot the puck. Primeau make another save, rebound by the Detroit Red Wings. And the kick contre the puck in the zone. But finally, go back by Gallagher, I believe. Gallagher attacking or kick out the puck to the board. Back to, it was not Gallagher, I think it was, anyhow. Go back in the zone, battle now. SCHUENEMAN loses his edge, recovery by Berggren. Pass the puck left side to Veneno. Shoot the puck. He missed the net barely over the blocker of the. Again, Montreal get hit at the front of the bench. Going to go back on the side. You have too many righty too. Suzuki and Doug are your future center. So that's why I take Benson over Smith. Go back attaqué now par TNA. TNA hold the puck a little bit longer. Shoot the puck in front of net. Save by Uso. And the puck go back up by winning by the Detroit. Going to return well the puck. Go try to get a zone. Back in the neutral zone. Don't play the puck by the Detroit on the left side of PRIMEAU. First of all, the guys, Mike Madison, chassé maintenant par Kubalik. Madison passe le puck to the captain. Kick out the puck in front of the bench of Detroit. Turn around. It recovered by Detroit. Go to back to opposite far side pass. Intercepted now by Detroit at the left side of the PRIMEAU. Kubalik pass the puck to Larkin. Larkin hold the puck now, cycling the puck with Perron. Perron hold the puck now on the right side of PRIMEAU. Battle with SCHUENEMAN. We have Kubalik and Larkin. Now pinched by Evanson. Montreal try to get back outside the zone. Finally, they did it. And go back now by Montreal. Madison don't pay by the right side. Chased by Farrell. Farrell Chariot on the right side of Uso. Intercept now by Evanson. Win the puck around the board. Pinched by the Montreal Canadiens. No chance. The Detroit going to dump the puck all the back on the defensive zone of the left side of PRIMEAU. Edmondson recovery puck. Don't play the puck on the left side of the Uso. But you have a whistle at the I have a whistle on this one there. The Devils are 2-0. Luciano said Christian Subban is like a 5'11". You have too many right here. Subban is like 5'11". To the Devils. I was listening to it on another YouTube stream. Hey, Coach Buffalo 1-0 Florida. Leonardo, thanks so much to let us know. Zev Lacav. Leonardo is back. 1-0 again, Ottawa. Toronto 1-1 against Columbus. If guys are short, but Bill, the truck, I would take them. Buffalo 1-0. They'll this to the Philadelphia Flyers. They pass on Cole Caulfield. And we took Kokanemi for Brandy Kachuk. Every time, guys, everybody make mistake on the draft. You're going to have always one team, two team, many teams going to pass on someone. That's part. That's a part. And I would say to you, Crux, not only the Flyers, you have 14 other teams before Montreal. They got Cole Caulfield. Florida Panthers got Spencer Knight, and I can go all night like that. But it would be interesting. Thanks so much for everybody being part of the show tonight. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like if you don't mind. That'd be great. We're really low on likes tonight. This is the end of the games. Who will you be rooting for the end of the playoff for the one Montreal is not there, Leonardo. I'm not chasing any team. I just follow hockey at the end. Last year, I was Colorado all the way. I follow Colorado with the channel. This year will be I'm going with the series. Look like I'm not going Toronto not much in the playoff because everybody does Toronto. So look like I'm going to go the Rangers and the Devils, and then I'm going to do the series between Edmonton, the Kings, and the Colorado or Dallas or Minnesota, whatever it is. So that will be my 4 series I'm going to go. So honestly, I'm doing with all the second round, the team number 2 and 3 position on almost each series. 5 seconds to go remaining, guys. Puck on the left side of Uso. We have a battle of the puck with 6 players, and finally Detroit don't put the puck. It will be the end. The end of this period. Here we go, guys. First pair over at the Montreal Canadiens, and we have right now first intermission. Lucas Raymond's score is 17 of the year at 455 and assisted by Perron. And Perron is 21 of the year, assisted by Mata and Ostel at 1009. 7 shot by the Detroit. And when Montreal Canadiens have 10 on the ice, that's what we got, guys, after 20 minutes. 0-2 Montreal Canadiens power play, only 1 shot. And the face-off guy is 80-20. Avantage Detroit, guys. Not a good period overall for Montreal Canadiens whatsoever. They have a little bit more shot on the net. We're late on the update. Last year, when Vegas missed the playoff, I will leave Rangers to win because of Red Reeves and Minnesota because of Flower. Detroit, Detroit has only one defenseman shorter than 6'2". Yep, I agree with you about that one. Christian Shaw hit the likes. Thank you. Tomorrow, Flame versus the Jet. Huge game. We're going to do the game live tomorrow night, guys. The Winnipeg Jet and the Montreal Canadiens. So if you want to follow us, come back tomorrow night. We're going to do that game live between both teams. And that will be the right things to do. First intermission, we got tomorrow Flame Jet. Thanks for all the likes. We got this one over there. We're going to put this right away here. And that's what we have. Let's see what good. We didn't do anything about the score around the league, guys. Let's see what's going on. The Buffalo Sabres Panthers guy 1-1. The Panthers tied the game 1-1. Ekblad score power play goal. And the Blue Jacket 1-1 against Toronto Maple Leafs, surprisingly. The Red Wings lead 2-0. The Hurricane take the lead 2-0. Kokanemi score a sketchy score is 18 of the season. The Devil take the lead 2-0. Hamilton and Mercer score for the Devils. And that's what we got so far. And NHL 5 of the 11 game in action. 8 o'clock, guys, going to have the Blues and the Flyers. The Golden Knight play the Nashville Predator. 9 o'clock, Blackhawks versus Flame. Kraken Canucks at 10 o'clock. 10:30, Oilers Kings. And then Avalanche Sharks. We have 2 games at 10:30 tonight, so it's going to be late. A late night for people watching those games. Late later. Who will the Habs pick at number first one? Pick first, or but if they have number one, it would be Connor Bedard for sure. All right. I want Calgary to lose because they are not a divisional rival. All right, today, and shot, you really only need size or defense. Toronto lose to the worst team, but beat the good team at Leonardo. Let's give Brock Caulfield to the training camp. Do you think if Toronto keep disappointed the playoff, would Matthews leave the win the Stanley Cup? We don't know yet what's happening. The people think he will leave after next year, but would be interesting if it's happening for sure. About that, no, I mean with the first pick, fifth. I on my video today I mentioned full name Will Smith with Nate Danielson, David Rimbacher, and I put Daniel Butt for the first pick for the Montreal Canadiens. Some people put about Barlow, Benson, Devoski, but the full name I just mentioned to you, for me, that's all the player I would take if I was Montreal Canadiens. Nicolas Gobi-Bono in the house tonight. Welcome back, Nicolas. Sean, I coach all those people who want this player. Look at how good they are three guys in the line up that would be on the team. If you want to keep a player like this, that's what you get there. Yeah, I'm sorry about this, honestly. Sean. Coach, I think the app would not take any more small guys, even in the first round. I think, you know what I mean? I don't know if they will, but they won't. But I think for me, I will not. Right now, they need to get bigger for sure. So I think that would be the right things to do. If we pick fifth, Smith is a logic choice, Francois. I would go with Rinbatcher, Francois. I think Montreal need to get another right defenseman. I think Smith because they already have a good line with Zach and Doc. And I think if you want to go the number 5, it would be better to imagine if you get Daniel Butt with Sarkowski, and we have 6'5", 6'5", and 6'4", and 6'4". Sarkowski will be the smallest player with Doc on that line. But I think for me, David Rinbatcher will be the right selection for Montreal, number 5. You stabilize your right defenseman. You get maybe a number 3 defenseman. And for the future, the kid can play hockey. Is really good. And for me, I would go that direction. But take Mishkov. Was meant as to stop slapping people. Chicago. Said Nick. I tried to get Sean said, I cause all those people that want these players look like how good they are. 3 Maestro guys in the lineup that would be on the team. If you want to keep players like that, that's what you get there. You're absolutely right about this. I got it now. La deuxième des Cannes, je ne sais pas si tu veux, mais selon moi, il est bon. Don't forget to click on the like. If you don't mind, that'd be awesome. We thanks everybody. I'm going to take a TV time out here, guys. Don't go nowhere. Time to take TV time out here at the Hockey Nation Live Show. You made my day. You made my day. Which Smith should have been Charles. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Just made my day. You made my day.
You made my day. You made my day. Day.
We are back. Jambon Patate is in the house. Business is a Montreal Canadian. I would pick 5 or 6, trust me. I would be very shocked if they go with Benson. We're going to see that again. You take another 5-10. I don't think so. It's a great place. I have too many small players in Montreal for that problem. 18 like 250. Luciano, very, very bad tonight. Not your fault. François Pitt is in the house. On the whistle on the music. No defenseman at the fifth. Defenseman is literally the last thing we need. Really. Like I would be mad. Not sure, just its fun path, but absolutely neat. Pittsburgh or similar, if that's the path that they take. Not a bad idea. Rainbatcher over Smith or Benson. On my opinion, I would go that direction. I like the Sun center line, like Jean Villevaux. I'm all about puissance au centre. Will Smith should be in. There you go, got that one there. So last year was for D. This season, I don't know any elite one or just speculation or management could think. Yeah, defenseman Nicholas in the NHL for this prospect. They have, Keliev, Santin Pelika, Rainbatcher, already the third one. You have another one, I think it's Smith, but they are the 4 or 5 of them. I'd be surprised you have only 3 of them go be in the first round. Nobody want to talk about the great setup, Francois. Stefan will rebuild. You're absolutely right about this, Stefan. Thanks to be with us tonight. I would say keep it simple. Put the smaller guy on the first line and the big one on the 4 line. Jambon. François Pitt, Rainbatcher is a solid choice number 2. In the top, I agree. Some of the similar smaller forward too. That would be something like that. François Pitt signed today for $4 million. Great, Nicholas. That's what we got tonight, guys. We're going to wait for the second period. We start Montreal Canadiens, but again, a breakaway by David Perron, guys, between Kovacevic and Edmondson gave that goal tonight. The second goal against Montreal Canadiens, and Montreal did not cover very well that one for sure. 10 shots for the Montreal Canadiens, 7 for the Detroit first period, and then we got 2 power play for Montreal, 0-2 this period. Only 2 shots, I believe, on the net. And I thought I agree, and some of the similar players, forget that, one over there. Thank you so much for all the live we got tonight, guys, at the Hockey National Show. Good evening, Dan Asham. Thanks to be with the Hockey Nation. Dan et Colette Asham directly from Winnipeg. Winning side for sure. The great space for a small skill player. You're absolutely right, Francois. Winning size, definitely. That would be one over there. Again, we'll check what's going on around the league. Panthers 1-1, Toronto 1-1 after 20 minutes, Detroit 2-0, Hurricane 2-0 against Ottawa Senator, the Devils 2-0, and the first 5 games of the night, guys, in action, the all 5 games are complete the first period. They will take 2-0 against the Pittsburgh Penguins and only 8 shots. The second period going to restart, guys. Thanks to be with the Hockey National Show. We see Montreal can respond with at least 1 goal. Here we go. And then don't forget, guys, we're going to be back tomorrow night to do the game between the Winnipeg Jets and the Calgary Flames. And now we have a puck drop between Suzuki and Larkin. Winning by Detroit Red Wings. Go DD, set up now by Wildman after he got a pass from Zeta. Donc, par le left side de Primo. Winning by Detroit. Go back at the opposite side. Recovered by Wildman. Shoot the puck. Missed the block shot by Lennon. All the puck now. All outside the zone. A little bit too far for Farrell. But I don't know. The first one get there is Maurice Zeta. Return the puck to Larkin, I believe, au Quebec. On a puck to Perron. Perron pass the puck now to Wildman. Fire puck. Primo make a shot glove. No rebound. We're going to reset on the right side of the CAYDEN. Primeau, goaltender of Montreal Canadiens. Face to 7 shots on the first period tonight. Buffalo and Florida Panthers 1-1 after 20 minutes. Trade down 5 spot or so and focus. I would trade 5 spot if I can get rid of Armand in the process. Goes a big game for the Jet tomorrow. Yep, absolutely. About that will be fun to watch. We're going to be live. We do this live at Dan tomorrow night. Go back in front of the bench, in front of Uso, recovered by Edvinson. Pass the puck now on the, I don't know, it was, I think it was Chiasson, but Montreal intercept the puck in front of the bench now. Don't play by behind Uso. First one to get there is goaltender. Intercept the puck, read the puck on the board. Pass the puck to Cup. But that's now pass the point neutral zone. That the 2 attacking now and at the right side of the Montembeau. Raymond beat Whiteman. Sutter joined the party with Edmondson. The puck stuck right there. Hoffman still the puck. Hoffman turn around on the right side of Montembeau. Keep control of the puck on the back end. Back to Whiteman. Pass the point neutral zone. Don't play the puck by Montreal. Jake Evans. First one against Gallagher. Gallagher friends net to Jake Evans. Drive the puck behind. Do back to the back door. Intercept now by Montreal. Whiteman turn around. Whiteman kick contre le puck, go back at the blind. Whiteman battle now, and Detroit don't put the puck on defensive zone Montreal after Whiteman lose the puck. Whiteman now at the right side of the Primo, skating with the puck, looking now. Donc, search back, take by the Montreal Canadiens, almost a breakaway from Montreal, but still by Mata. Mata is still the puck in front of Uso. Kurinov cannot get it. Veleno now on the right side of the Uso. Pinch by the Montreal Canadiens, but the puck bouncing back to Montreal on defensive zone. The puck bouncing back at the right side. Chasson put some pressure. 4 line for the Montreal for the Detroit. Montreal intercept the puck now. Go to regroup. They go in for the bench for Detroit, pass the puck in front now on the Montreal, intercept by Kuranov, to Drouin, try puck to Armia, no chance. Detroit going to recover the puck, a great stick by Kuranov to keep the puck deep zone for the Detroit, go deep, pressure now by Mantop, intercept by Drouin, but cannot pass the puck to Kuranov, the puck bouncing back on defensive zone. Kovacevic pass the puck to Pessoa at the red line, Pessoa attacking now. On the side, Uso is coming out the back end, cut back, turn around, come back at the blind, hold the puck now, shoot the puck over the head, or Uso, the puck bouncing back to in for the bench of Montreal, chasing it out by Detroit, turn around by Montreal Canadiens, intercept by Schueneman, pass the puck to Barron. Barron now pass the puck to neutral zone, set up by Bitlick, Bitlick return to Schueneman, pass the puck now to TNA, au pass it out. L'intercept anyway par Uso, pass the puck to the board, pinch par le Montreal Canadien, the puck intercept by Byron, shoot the puck, Uso make a save, no rebound, keep the puck in his glove, going to recovery on the left side of the Uso. That'll give Montreal the first shot during that period. That's what we got so far. Montreal with 11 shots, Toronto, Detroit have 2 shots during the second period. Here we go. Go back, the puck bouncing back in front of Montreal, attacking by Ireland, tombé par right side of the Uso, intercept now by Wallman, we use the board, pass the puck, intercept by Barron, but not cannot keep the puck bouncing back on the defensive zone, set up by Mike Madison, pass to Barron. Barron now skating with the pipe dance, coming to the red line, keep back to this is key, attacking on the right side of Uso, pass the puck to Farrell, no chance, go back on the corner, turn around by Detroit, but don't get out of the zone. I think was Zedar pass the puck neutral zone for the bench of the Detroit, don't play puck left side Primeau, return the puck to Madison, D reverse back to Whiteman, intercept by Larkin, pass the puck to Perron the goal line, at the right side Primeau, return the puck to Larkin to opposite side, show the puck to Larkin in front of Primeau, no chance, Perron find a way to get the puck back, Perron great puck penetration with experience against Whiteman, Perron return the puck to Larkin, but intercept by Madison, Madison to forget the puck, Larkin find a way to get the puck, show the puck on the left side, Primeau intercept now, the puck bouncing back on the right side of Primeau, and go to get Western. We have some kind of pushing on the right side, Madison, and finally the puck go and not in. Great play by Primeau to keep the score 2-0 against the Detroit Red Wings. We have a face-up on the right side of Primeau. Face off at the right side, Primeau. Johnny Murray, the linesman, going to drop the puck between Jake Evans and Larkin, winning par Montreal. Kovacevic get out of the zone. The Blancs coming to the red line. Loud the puck pose the corner. Now he shoot directly for Uso, make a save with a glove, drop the puck in front of Gallagher. Intercept par Detroit Red Wing, pressure. Then finally, puck go back on neutral zone, turn around par Montreal Canadien by Edmondson, loud the puck on the left side, intercept by Ben Chariot versus Joel Edmondson. We know both team, both players play together with Montreal. Go back par Detroit, don't play pas neutral zone, the puck bouncing back on the red line, contrôlé par Detroit, Kubalik, don't play puck on the left side of the Primeau, winning by Edmondson, return puck to Kovacevic, try to get the transition, breakout, pass to Gallagher. Gallagher pass the puck at the back skate of the Montreal. Intercept by Edmondson. Don't play puck on right side. Chasing run out by Jake Evans. But also intercept the puck, pass the puck to Edmondson. And you can turn around the puck to opposite corner. And going to get out by the Detroit Red. Andrew Cap's coming out. The puck bouncing back on the right side. Primeau. Intercept now by Montreal. Madison on the back end. Pinch by the Detroit Red. The puck bouncing back all the way back in front of Uso. Chasing by Kuranov. First one to get there. Kuranov try to get the puck in front of net. No chance. Detroit going to recovery and go to entrenchment and break out. Attacking out by Detroit on the red line. Don't play puck. We have offside look like from the linesman. I'm going to reset now on the neutral zone. The next face-off. Territory. We have Jake McKenway in the house. Terry T is in the house. Welcome back. Vinny 0007 was in the house. We want to wish William McClary, guys, a good game. Tonight is at the Toronto Maple Leaf game against the Columbus Blue Jackets. So, William McClary, another great supporter of the Hockey Nation show. Shot for the Montreal Canadiens. Tip the stick of the Detroit play by out of the play by Joel Armia. Go to a set on the left side of the Ville Uso. That's what we got so far. Bushwhacker. There we go. 12 shots for the Montreal Canadiens. Only 9, but 2 of the 9 shots Detroit scored. 1 from Lucas Raymond and 1 from David Perron. Anyhow, Montreal failed winning face-off. Shoot a puck, Allen. Block shot by Detroit. Get out of the zone by Edvinson. And là, the puck on the right side. PRIMEAU, a bit too far. Battle now by Ben Chariot and Edmondson. Turn around by behind net. It earned and Veleno. On the right side of the PRIMEAU, intercept now, pinched by Edvinson. On the puck, still by the captain. Back again to Allen. Back to Farrell. Farrell the red line. Farrell down the puck at the corner. Chasing now by Allen. First one to get there is Wallman. Wallman still the puck to Veleno. Return the puck in the corner. I think it's Edvinson. Pack the puck right there. Hold the puck a little bit longer on the left side of the Edmondson, out the Uso. Edmondson keep the puck in front of the Ziski. Comprenant on the red line. Loud the puck on the behind the net of PRIMEAU. First one to get there is Barron. Barron shot his action. Kick out the puck behind Petlick. Petlick tried the puck to TNA or Pesada. Intercept by Montreal Canadiens. And for the PRIMEAU, it's Madison. But Detroit find a way to get the puck back at the far blue line. Block shot by PRIMEAU. The puck bouncing back in front of Pesada. Barron's go to recovery. Turn around. Recover back to Madison. Pass the puck now to TNA. Return the puck to Madison, to Barron. Barron pass the puck now to Pesada. Loud the puck on the side of Uso. Intercept the puck. Bring back to Wallman to Zader. Down on the breakout for Detroit. Don't play the puck a little bit. Back to Wallman. Wallman on offensive zone. Kick out the puck at the line. Controlling went out by Perron. Believe Perron lose his edge in front of Madison. Intercept by TNA. Point in front of net. In front of Barron. Detroit shoot score. A really bad play for the Montreal Canadiens. Turn around over there. PRIMEAU cannot do anything about that. Luff. If you remember, Luff broke his arm. He got hit by Sarkowski at the beginning of the season. When Sarkowski got 2-game suspension. Again, a turnover in the corner. We'll see what's happening there. Montreal hold the puck now. Armia bringing puck at the Barron skate, and nobody watching the players. Again, turnover by the Montreal Canadiens, left corner. It could be Farrell. No, Tierney. Tierney gave the puck on that one in front of Pitlick. Wow. 3-0 for Detroit Red Wings. Easy goal from them in front of PRIMEAU. Cannot blame PRIMEAU on that one there. 3-0 for the Detroit Red Wings against Montreal Canadiens. Ouch. That's what it is. We knew it was happening. That's why for the next 5 games anyway. Preview of the first conference in a few years. Do you think the Jets are going to win tomorrow? Yes, and over time, because Calgary play a back-to-back game. That's an advantage for them. Go back now in neutral zone. C'est ça, by Montreal Canadiens. Gallagher return the puck, intercept by Wallman, pass the puck, and now go back by Whiteman. Whiteman allowed the puck on the left side of the Uso. Chasing run out by the Detroit Red Wings. Go DD, holding the puck by Mata. Mata pass the puck to in front of Montreal Canadiens. Set up by Larkin. Larkin kick out the puck now to he hit the post, I believe, on that one over there. Well, now returned by Joel Armia. Armia's coming out, draw the puck, shoot the puck. Also make a save with the left pad, recovery by the Detroit Red Wings. And fun, and going to get out of the zone. Pass the puck now on the right side of PRIMEAU. Intercept by Kovacevic. So return the puck Detroit and go back all the way back around the net of the Montreal Canadiens. SCHUENEMAN pass the puck to the board. Pass the puck now to I don't know who it was. Anyhow, go back on defensive zone set up by Detroit Red Wings and pass the puck in front of the bench on Montreal Canadiens. The puck bouncing back over service recovery puck behind PRIMEAU. We're almost at the half of the game already. Go back behind the net, set up by Montreal Canadiens. Can't get the puck on the left side. Montreal get out of the zone by Curenoff. No chance to return the puck to Drouin. And again, intercept by Chariot. Pass the puck now in front of the bench at Detroit. Almost coming at 2-1. But you have an offside created by Raymond. We're going to reset now on the neutral zone face off. We're going to have a TV timeout, guys. Don't go nowhere. You're welcome, Dan. TV timeout, guys. We're going to see what's going on around the league, guys. We have 5 games in action right now. Still 1-1, no change between the Panthers, Sabres. Same thing with Toronto, Maple Leaf, the Blue Jackets. The Red Wing 3-0. Hurricane still winning 2-0 against the Ottawa. The Devils guys score another goal and over the Pittsburgh. So the Devils take the lead 3-0, 0-0 between the Flyers and the Blues so far. So that's what we got. 6 games. The Predator play right now 0-0 with Nashville Predator at the beginning of the first period. So 3-0 the Devils, Hurricane 2-0, Detroit 3-0, and 2 games at 1-1. That's what we got so far. 3 shots for Detroit for the second period and 4 for the Montreal Canadiens. Just going down, 6-4. Kelly, welcome back in the house. Kelly, long time. Kelly. Thanks so much to be with us tonight, guys. We appreciate that. If you don't mind to click on the like, that'd be awesome. We're looking more likes tonight at the Hockey Nation live show. 11 minutes, or a little bit over 11 minutes to go remaining second period, guys. 3-0 for the Detroit Red Wings. We have a face-on for the bench of the Detroit, winning by the Detroit. Lob the puck behind the net of PRIMEAU on the right side. Whiteman lead the puck right away back over there. Finally, recovered by Farrell. Pass the puck now to Ski, to Islandon. Island lob the puck on the left side of PRIMEAU. The Uso attacking now by Ski. No chance. The puck go back to Detroit, going to intercept a neutral zone by Farrell. Finally, return the puck to the D. Pass the puck in front of the bench on Montreal. Pass the puck to opposite side, back to the skis, coming out, shoot the puck, miss the net completely after they hit the stick of the Detroit Red Wing, and going to regroup, and going to get out of the zone, attacked by Wildman. Shoot the puck, PRIMEAU make a save, the puck go back on the right side, recovered by the Montreal Canadiens, hold the puck by Whiteman. Whiteman looking out, pass the puck in the zone, set up now Ski, pass the puck now by Montreal, Allen at 2-1, shoot back on the back door, in front of Farrell. Farrell return the puck behind, intercept by Zeder. Great position for Montreal. I think that's the first one they got, 2-1, and go to regroup on defensive zone. Go back to Kovacevic. Kovacevic pass the puck for himself behind the net. Go back around, chased by Veleno. Pass the puck now to Edmondson, maybe. Not sure. Anyhow, recovered by Montreal Canadiens. Go to regroup by Pesela. Pass again to SCHUENEMAN. SCHUENEMAN in front of the bench on Montreal. Pass the puck now. Attacking now by Pitlick. Loud the puck behind Uso. Recovery by Pitlick for himself. Try to puck to Passedo in front of the net. Nobody there. We're going to recover by the Detroit coming out. Great patch checking by TNE. Still the puck. Go back now by Pitlick. Pitlick attacking on the right side. Is so intercept by Detroit. Loud the puck in the zone. The puck bouncing back and going to get out of the zone by Mata. Pass the puck in front of the bench of Detroit. Go back behind the net. Set up now by Montreal. Justin Barron find a way to get a puck. Skating now the blue line. It's coming to the red line. Loud the puck by Montreal. Behind the net of the Uso, intercept the puck, pass the puck to Mata or Edvinson, recovered by the Detroit, pass the puck neutral zone, chasing one out by Sutter, intercept by Montreal Canadiens, turn around in front of the bench on Montreal, chasing one out by the Detroit. We're going to recover one out by Laugh pass the puck, regroup by Toronto, by the Detroit, go DG, Laugh the puck behind PRIMEAU, and go to recover by Mike Madison, run the puck around the board, all the way back at the blind, intercept by Montreal Canadiens, pass the puck now, don't pay puck, chasing by Currenoff, I believe, he the puck behind the net, just keep control the puck, turn around, putting by the blind, set up by Barron to Edmondson, or Madison, shoot the puck, black shot by Detroit, the puck bouncing back, all the way back on defensive zone, Montreal going to regroup, 8:43 to go remaining on this second period, still 3-0, Detroit just score 1 goal, go back now to Armia. Armia control the puck, turn around, hit the puck back to Madison for himself, hit by Perron, turn around behind the net, set up now by the Detroit Red Wing, going to set up the breakout, pass the puck now to Kubalik, first one to get there is Whiteman, pass the puck to Madison behind the net, return the puck to Whiteman, Whiteman now pressure, put the puck on the board, Montreal lead the puck by Gallagher, recovered by the Detroit Red Wing, going to set up by Perron pass the puck to Zeder, on the breakout, pass the puck back to Perron attacking now, Perron's coming to the right side, PRIMEAU hold the puck a little bit longer, Perron checking, control the puck, back to the blind, set up by Zeder, back to Wildman, fire the puck, PRIMEAU make a save, rebound, no chance, pushing right out by Larkin, go back all the way back, Larkin right away back over there, we have some kind of pushing between Larkin and I think it's Mike Madison, and look like nowhere to go, and Mike Madison look like it's a WWE, hold the head of Larkin. We're going to a set now on the right side of PRIMEAU. And Larkin go back and Madison go back to the bench. That's what we'll get. We have a TV timeout. We're going to reset in a few seconds. Welcome back, Mr. Andy Kuivula is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, Andy. Thanks to be with us tonight. I will try to get, if you have any chance about the stats, take away Montreal Canadiens. I'll take away 5 of them. Hit 6 and 9. There we go. 6 and 9. We see that one over there. Sean, question goes: do you think management is taking for the last game this team on the ice is sad they are bad as last year? I don't want Laval to win, but they should take a player if they can. The problem with Sean is because they cannot call up more. They can only call up 4 of them. And the only thing they can do that go around and they have to emergency call up. And that's the reason they bring SCHUENEMAN tonight for that. So they are limited. And they're really focusing Laval right now. They want Laval to make the playoffs, so they really go there. That's happening right there. And you look about everything, every other team, Columbus, Chicago, Arizona, Anaheim, now Montreal, they all right now suffer, and they can see that. But we look like the last season. You can see that. Melissa is in the house. Welcome back, Melissa. Thanks to be with us. Okay, RJ Calabro is in the house. Thank you, everybody, to be with us tonight. Don't forget, guys, click on the likes. Because how do you manage to make a comment without typing? I just tell them, no, I type. I type at the same time. Go back now to the right side. Intercept by Edmondson. Hold the puck more. Pass the puck now to Armia. Armia hold the puck now. Return puck behind it to Gallagher. Gallagher skating the puck. Hold the puck now. Gallagher keep control. No, it was Suzuki. Pass the puck to the board. Pass to Barron. Don't put the puck. 4 versus 4, by the way, for 1:20 seconds to go remaining. Armia Suzuki with Montreal. Armia on the 4 versus 4. Ouch. Anyhow, reset by Mata. Pass the puck over the stick of Sutter. Recovery by Edmondson behind the net. PRIMEAU. Now go back to by Barron. Intercept by Detroit with wing. Go back now to blind. Hold the puck by Sutter. Sutter attacking it. Shoot the puck. A block shot by Baron. Another rebound. Make a save by PRIMEAU in front of Sutter. And go back behind the net. Set up by Montreal. Lob the puck behind the net. Go back to Suzuki in front of Villeneuve. Pass the puck behind to Baron. Baron pass to Kiranoff. Turn around. Detroit steal the puck. Go back to Villeneuve. Villeneuve return the puck on the board. Back again to Raymond. Pass the puck to the Edvinson. Edvinson louvre the puck, contre the puck, back to Raymond. Raymond now keep contre the puck on the left side of the PRIMEAU. Intercept now by Suzuki. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Suzuki return the puck behind the net. Set up now Montreal Canadiens. The first one to get there is Kuranoff. Long search pass by the Montreal. Go back to Whiteman. Whiteman is not 4 versus 4. Lead the puck in the zone. The puck bouncing back of Detroit. Going to steal the puck in front of the bench of Montreal. Going to regroup. Going to set up. Attacking now. Hold the puck. Intercept by Montreal Canadiens. Both teams exchange the puck. Over 6 minutes to go remaining on second period. Go back in the zone. Set up now by Drouin. Drouin attacking now. Drouin hold the puck. Turn around. Keep control the puck in front of Zeder. Load the puck back to Suzuki, I believe. And not Suzuki to SCHUENEMAN. Point shoot the puck. Black shot by Uso. A great play by Drouin. Great pass by SCHUENEMAN. And Uso was alert on that one. Make a save. First opportunity really for the Montreal Canadiens. during that game. But he still make a big save. Go back now, blank, set up a cover service. That's a Canadian le puck, miss the net. Rebound the right side. The Montreal could not take advantage of that. Set up by Larkin. Larkin's attacking. Detroit 3 versus 2. Larkin left side. Shoot the puck. Black shot by Montreal. Loud the puck now. We have a penalty for Montreal Canadiens, I believe. We're going to reset about that one there. Call from Max Joannet. 2 minute Montreal Canadiens for tripping. That would be the call for the Montreal Canadiens. And it will be the first power play for Detroit tonight. Another TV timeout, by the way. We are welcome back, François Pitt. Welcome. Coach Matt Doss is dipping from under the desk. Nicolas Courville, Primo est tellement comme ça. Primo est tellement comme ça. Sharks 5-1 tonight. The channel LH is in the house. Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. Ben Lee play 205. Let's go Red Wings. And that's what we got, guys, on the chat. Thanks so much to be with us. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. We just hit the 50, almost the 50. So we have been enough to of Primo to know that is no NHL caliber. I will head. Welcome back, Mr. Howard Bryce News. This is Keith save a goal, by the way. Fait ça, no win par Detroit. It's taking now. He passes the point in the back door. A little bit too far for Larkin. Go back now on the right side. Battle for Kubalik or Cup. Montreal loud the puck in defensive zone. Set up by the Sailors. Power play again for the Detroit Red Wings, guys. Tonight, first of the evening. Go back to the Sailors. Loud the puck at the right side. Primo breathe the puck right side. Intercept by Montreal. Loud the puck in the neutral zone. All the way back to Uso. Turn around right there. Hello, Mr. Bryce. I'm sorry to write to Sean the name. Another problem, my friend. It will happen. Go back now. Turn around by Detroit within. Attacking by Larkin. Larkin is coming now. Larkin changes direction. Hold the puck. Turn around at the goal line. Back to Perron. Perron go back to the blind. Set up now by SLATER. Pass the puck to the opposite corner. Back to SLATER. SLATER to Perron. Fire the puck. Black shot by Manson. Recover the puck to Perron. Perron looking out the top circle, pass the goal line, set up by Larkin, back to Perron. Perron's looking for a puck. Perron make a save by Primo. Chasson recover the puck. Chasson bring the puck to Zeller, pass the puck to Raymond. The puck behind the net, a little bit too far for Larkin. Go back. Montreal loud the puck defensive zone. New players coming for Detroit. Unit number 2 with 40 seconds to go remaining. 4 minutes to go remaining on this second period. Go back 1-0 the Nashville Predator. Go, leave, go. Bryce, the Blues take the lead 1-0. And that's what we got. Go back now on the other side. Detroit. That's the puck to pose it back to Berggren. Berggren back to blue line. Set up now. Holding the puck. 1 minute short back. Primo make a save. Recover back Cup. Cup bring the puck to Villano. Return the puck to the wall. Back to Berggren. Berggren's coming out. Berggren drive the puck back to Balef. Intercept. Montreal's going to be another power play. Another PK, go back now by and for the bench of the bench front of Primo, the puck bounce sack all the way back behind the net of the Detroit Red Wings. Set up now. Going to be a dead offside, a dead penalty from Montreal Canadiens. Attaqué par Larkin. Larkin attaqué now. Kick out the puck to the right side. Back to Perron. Perron hold the puck normal. Return the puck to the line. Set up now by Montreal touch the puck. We're going to a set at 3:14 2 minutes for Montreal Canadiens, and that's what we got. Montreal go beat second power play. They gave back-to-back. Martin said, we tell it, let's go there. Go. Pesada, 2 minutes for tripping, 3:10 to go remaining on this second period. We're going to face off the right side of the PRIMEAU. It's Jake Evans winning by the Detroit. Perron shoot the puck, hit the face of Madison. No call on that one. Go back behind Iso. Intercept the puck, drop the puck back to Zeders. Zeders with the puck, control the puck now in front. Zeders pass the puck to Larkin, I believe. Hold the puck a little bit. Was Perron, by the way, to go back offside par the Toronto. Par the Detroit. 2:57 to go remaining. Face off, another zone there. All right, here we go. Thanks so much, everybody. Ottawa score. Puck winning out by Detroit with win. Hold the puck. Montreal find a way to drop the puck back to Edmondson. Edmondson hold the puck now on the back end. Allow the puck in the zone. Set up now by Montreal. Kidding by Tierney. Tierney hold the puck back to the ski. Attacking now. Throw the puck in front net to Edmondson. No chance. Recovered by Detroit with win. Use the board. Pass the puck. Go set up by Zeders. Skating with the puck at the blinds. Coming to the red line. Control the puck to Larkin. Larkin change the direction. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Larkin looking for everybody. Pass to Perron. Perron at the goal line. Return the puck to the blind. To Zeders. Zeders walk the blind now. Looting the puck a little bit more. Keep control the puck. Back to Perron. To the wall. Perron hold the puck now. Looking now left and right. Back to Zeders. Zeders backwards. 1 minute to go remaining on the power play for the Montreal Canadiens. 2 minutes at the period. Back to Perron. Perron shoot the puck. Block shot by PRIMEAU. No rebound. We'll go to a set at 2:03 to go remaining. Thanks so much for all the likes you get tonight, guys. So I really appreciate that you did that. Closure with his 30 of the years. Let's see what's going on around the league, guys. 1-1 Panthers after almost 8 minutes ago. The Toronto Maple Leafs, they delete 2-1. Detroit 3-0. The Hurricane 2-1. The Devils 3-0. The Blues take the lead 1-0. And the Nashville Predators take the lead 1-0. Go back now, play shot. Blood shot. Well, shot for Detroit with win, no rebound. Go back on the opposite corner. Control the puck by Detroit with win. Pass the puck to right side Montembeault. PRIMEAU. Intercept now. Back to Wallman. Wallman hold the puck a little bit longer. Wallman looking for Bear Green. Shoot the puck to Wallman. And a goal. Tip, baby. I think it was tip in front of net at 140. Probably goal for Detroit Red Wings. I think it was Villeneuve score for the Detroit Red Wings. Probably goal Detroit 4. Villeneuve score 4-0 Detroit. Ouch. Not like it at the end of the period like that. Not good. Please lose the Panthers. App just took some Villeneuve. What can I say? I'm very good with spicy food. There we go. Go back to Detroit Red Wings. Intercept. We have roughing right now for that one. We'll see what I call here. Montreal get another penalty right away back over there. Third penalty for Montreal Canadiens. Martin is not happy. Kuryanov got a roughing about that one over there. And Martin is not very happy about Kuryanov on that one. We'll see the play right there. Third penalty for the Montreal Canadiens. Back-to-back, guys, in the last 7 minutes. Unbelievable. Indiscipline for the Montreal Canadiens. Kuryanov had no reason to do that. Gary Cournoyer is back in the house. How are you doing, Mr. Gary? Gary, is always great to have him, a great supporter of the Hockey National Show. We wish the best for William McClary. Now he's at Toronto. Allez, I'll go back par Detroit Red Wings. Try the puck en saison. I'm going to set up the breakout on the power play. Kick out the puck on the right corner. Just want to get there. I think it would be Montreal. Try back around to Madison. No chance. Pressure by Detroit Red Wings. He'll back on the corner. We have 5 players right there. 6 players. Larkin find a way to get the puck back to Slater. Slater walk the blind. Hold the puck. Back the puck to the wall. Back to Detroit Red Wings on the left side of PRIMEAU. Keep control the puck by Raymond. Pass the puck to opposite side. Intercept by Perron. Perron return the puck behind the net. A little bit too far for Edmondson. The first one to get there is Earn. Earn is on the ice. Oh, Raymond. Anyhow, Detroit went to the puck, back to Zeller, pass the puck now, shoot the puck, black shot by Montreal, go back to the wall. Larkin return the puck, go back behind the net of Montreal, set up by Detroit Red Wings, bend the puck to Perron. Perron pass the puck at the blind. Hold the puck now by Zeller. Zeller looking back again. Montreal have no stick, shoot the puck, miss the net by Chiasson. Montreal try to get the puck outside the zone, intercept the red line by Zeller hold the puck now, start attacking now in front of the Madison. Madison have no stick. The Montreal Canadiens allow the puck all back behind Bissot. Bissot return the puck back to Veleno. Veleno scored a couple of minutes ago. Go back now, attacking by Veleno. Kick out the puck. Intercept now in front of the PRIMEAU. No chance. A call for Cup. Cup return the puck to opposite corner. Shoot the puck. Miss the net completely. It's going to be the end of this period, guys. On the second period, that's it. That's all. We have 2 other goals for the Detroit Red Wings on the second period. It's coming from, honestly, at the bad time for Montreal, 4-0 after 40 minutes. But we have the third goal of the game on the power play goal is Matt Luff. Is second of the year, assisted by Jonathan Bergreen at 7-12. Then Joe Villano tipped the puck on power play goal. That's the one, 18-20. 9 of the year, assisted by Waldman and Dominic Kubalik. That's what gave 11 shots for the Detroit Red Wings in Montreal 7. That gave after 40 minutes, 18 shots versus 17. That's what we got. All the information you need to know between the Montreal Canadiens and the Detroit Red Wings, second intermission of that moment, second period. Also, Pat, you are a Wing fan or just not have fans? Here we go. 1-1, Tiger visit Astros. Anna Rabinov is in the house. One thing is clear. Cayden Primeau is an AHL goalie. With a baseball. There we go. We'll see what happened around the league, guys. Before we take a break. Let's go move up over there. 1-1 Panthers Sabres. 2-1 Toronto Maple Leafs. 4-0 Detroit. 2-1 Hurricane against the Ottawa. 3-0 the Devils. 1-0 the Blue. The Nashville guy take the lead 2-0 against Golden Knight. Really shocking. The Nashville take the lead 2-0 against Golden Knight. Wow. Thanks so much, RG. Ouais, on est là encore ce soir, Alexandre Meillard. Oui, t'as bien raison, mon homme. T'as bien raison. TV time out again for the Hockey National Show, guys. Don't go nowhere. Good to hear that you all, François. Welcome back, Danny.
You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. Princess of mine, what have I done to deserve your royal time? 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You 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 made my day. I was just another guy. I thought I knew, but I guess love is blind. 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You 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 just made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. You just made my day. You 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 made my day.
I should forget all the remaining game, refund all the pay tickets. No, no, I have a big fist right now. I know watermelon. Tough night in Thailand last night. You cannot go out. Tough night. No, I eat bread, toast, only toast right now. Yeah, a lot of water. Yeah. All right. I went ahead. Have a good night, buddy. Bryce. Good night, buddy. Willie, welcome back. Only way we could win maybe if the jet will land Redisha to the wings up for one night. Three 0. Wow. Nashville tonight. Interesting. Interesting. I'm honored to install Pride and the app. UP would be wearing a dress at next game. Wait for the third player is going to start very soon. I'm going to set up all the information you need to know. Thanks for joining us live. We're going to be back tomorrow night, guys. Don't forget to click on the like if you don't mind. Frederic is in the house. Welcome back. Gary will be a jet background about that. Uh, if you have no choice and you must choose between British Primo and a second game, will you give your resignation? Yeah, let a thank still, Gary. We can thank, but give it a little of yourself. RG said 2-0, 1-1, 2-1, 4-0, 2-1, 4-0, 1-0, and Nashville 2-0. I don't know, Joe. You got a timeout. Maybe someone in the chat could tell us why you got a timeout. Um, no clue, Joe, why you got a timeout. Tie game in Florida. Yamo, welcome back. Um, Novak, guys, for the Nashville Predators, 17 goal. 17 goal for Novak. Third round pick, 85 overall by Nashville Predator. This is his second year, but Novak, guys, 17 goal with the Nashville Predator. Unbelievable. Um, Seldak, Horse Willie, they are literally in the wild card race when they pick them to finish the bottom of the league. Thank you. With a lot of the empty seat at the belt, that's normal. Butch. Yeah, Roger, I have to eat. From the watermelon to banana to one piece of the bread. Coach, I see can use addressing the goalie situation this offseason, maybe a new duo. What do you think of that? I'm still not sure about this, Roger. I still believe they're going to go with Jake Allen and Montembeau next year. The White Buffalo goalie look pretty good, Yamo. And Marin too. Here we go, guys. The third pair is going to start for the Montreal Canadiens. Power play for the Detroit Red Wings for 20 seconds. Veleno try to get the puck behind the net of PRIMEAU. Intercept by Montreal Canadiens. Bring the puck on the board. Chasing now by the Montreal. Drop the puck to Suzuki. Hold it back on the Wildman. Wildman in the front of Uso. Chasing by Evans, by the way. Go back now by Wildman. Wildman hold the puck a little bit longer. Pass the puck to the side. Attacking by Detroit Coop. Coop's coming behind with Barrett. And Edmondson pass the puck to Jake Evan. Evan hold the puck a little bit longer. Evan behind the net. Bring the puck all the way back to Edmondson. Edmondson now pass the puck to the center. Back to Kuranov. Kuranov getting to the line. Kick out the puck to the right side. Attacking out by Montreal. Down the run to Kuranov. Pass the puck. Shoot the puck. Miss the net completely by Montreal. Suzuki recovery by Madison. I believe. Ran the puck around the board for Armia. Lead the puck to the board for Suzuki. Pass the puck behind the net. Holding now by Armia. Armia behind with Veleno. Protect the puck a little bit longer. Chasing by Kuranov. Winning by the Detroit Red Wings. Veleno. Pass the puck. Didi. Go to recovery now outside the zone. He lob the puck behind PRIMEAU. Intercept by Madison. Pass to Armia. Armia pass the puck to Suzuki. Hold the puck a little bit more. Draw the puck back to Madison. No chance. Recovery by Chariot. I think pass the puck. Didi. And from the bench at Detroit, set up by Raymond. Raymond the back end. Pass the puck now to Perron. Perron pass the puck to board par Larkin. Intercept by Montreal. Pressure by Perron to the board. Montreal try to go back outside the zone. No chance. Keep the puck in the zone by Detroit Red Wings. One Farrell. Get the puck now. And going to be ice sick, I believe. Go to a set now on the neutral zone. 18-21 to go remaining. 4-0 Devils. About that, Luciano Pittsburgh look at Devils. Devils too fast, a better goalie. It's just about curtain for those pens. Go back behind the net, set up by Montreal Canadiens, try to get up on puck on transition, turn around, intercept by TNA, pass the pass it up, run the puck on the board, all the way back to opposite corner. Chase run out, Drouin cannot get the puck, go get out of the zone, attaqué by Detroit Red Wings, hold the puck now, pass the puck to opposite side, intercept by Montreal Canadiens, use the board, pass the puck to TNA or Ferrell, turn around right now by Laugh, throw the puck behind, intercept by Montreal Canadiens, by Madison, bring the puck on the board, lose his edge, go behind the net, in front of the bench, in front of PRIMEAU, Montreal intercept the puck, go get out the zone, pass the puck now, all the back at Zeder, and go intercept the puck, Zeder turn around again, go back at the goal line, hold the puck a little bit longer, in front of TNA, pass the puck now to Laugh, turn around, go to regroup on defensive zone, he go all the way back behind Uso, pass the puck to the D, and again, the Detroit Red Wings comparing new players coming on the ice. They are holding the puck by Wildman in front of the Hoffman. Wildman is hiding behind Uso. Hoffman winning now for the Detroit, set up their breakout on double swing on the left side. Long stretch by Mr. Long, tip by the Detroit. Loud the puck now on the left side, intercept by Kovacevic. Pass the puck to the wall to Gallagher. Intercept by Detroit, return the puck, and PRIMEAU cannot intercept the puck, go back on the left corner. But now Kovacevic return the puck behind the net, set up by Montreal, bring the puck on the board. Intercept by Gallagher, return the puck behind the net. The pressure by the forward checking by the Detroit Red Wings, and Montreal have a difficult time to put the puck outside the zone. Chariot intercept the blue line. Hold the puck now. Montreal finally get out of the zone. The puck goes slightly back to Uso. Uso leave the puck to Edvinson and for the Gallagher. Edvinson skating with the puck now. Beat Gallagher. Go back at the blinds. Coming to the red line. Control the puck. Pass the puck in front. Intercept by Montreal. Canadiens go to a set by Edmondson. Back the dead to Whiteman. Return the puck to Edmondson. Edmondson skating with the puck. Long stretch pass neutral zone. Intercept by Detroit Red Wings. Find a way to go back to TNA. TNA turned around. Cut back now at the red line. Control the puck at the Ashmack. Bring the puck in the blue line. Pass the puck to the right corner of Uso. Intercept by Pesela behind the net. Control the puck. Pass the puck now to Pitlick. Pitlick losing. Recover the puck to TNA. TNA lead the puck to Pitlick to opposite corner. Intercept perfectly in front of the net by Detroit and going to get out of the zone by Raymond. Raymond now pass the puck. The bit breaker for Detroit. Shoot the puck. Saved by PRIMEAU. Great play by PRIMEAU on that one there. Intercept by Pitlick. Give the puck again. Another shot. PRIMEAU make another big save. Recover by TNA. TNA leave the puck again. Turn of time, the Montreal get a puck to Detroit. Finally, Pitlick will find a way to get a puck behind Uso. No, intercept at the front of the bench. Anyhow, the ball back of defensive zone set up by Detroit Red Wings qui contrôle le puck Ronald, passe le puck neutral zone, tombe le puck à the right side of Montembeault de Primeau, intercepté par Detroit Red Wings, passe le backdoor sur le puck, miss the net barely, go back to Larkin. Larkin draw the puck to Perron. Perron hit par le Montreal Canadiens. Finally, the puck go back at blind, get out of the zone par le Montreal, hold the puck par Ziski. Montreal attacking 2 versus 1. Ziski at the back door. Pass the puck, intercept by Mata. You should shoot the puck, by the way. Go back to Armia. Pass the puck now to Madison. Back to Farrell. Farrell hold the puck. Back to Madison. Shoot the puck by Baron. And Uso make a save after the slap shot of the Justin Barron. Going to reset now on the left side of the Justin Barron of the Uso. Here we go. Detroit going to lob the puck all the way back on defensive zone. Montreal Canadiens set up at Drouin. Pass the puck now to Barron. Barron pass the puck to Madison. Hold the puck. Pass the cut now to the left side. Chasé par Drouin. Drouin behind the net in front of Wildman. Pass the puck to Kuryanov. Kuryanov to the corner. Paying pas Dublin. Set up by to Barron. Barron to Madison. Try to get the puck to Allen. No chance. Recovery now by the Zeder. Pass the puck behind to Laff. Go back now by Zeder. Zeder the red line. The Zeder the back end. Loud the puck behind Primeau. The puck bouncing back to Kovacevic. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Kovacevic play with SCHUENEMAN. Kovacevic in front of Primeau. Now keep the puck. Pass the puck. Tip par le Montreal Canadien. Go back behind Uso. Uso leave the puck. Play the puck for himself in front of Jake Evans. No chance. Go back out by the Detroit Red Wings. Hold the puck now at the blind. Veleno pass the puck on the right side. He hit the post on the right side of Primeau. And going to turn around. Gallagher attacking back. Gallagher on the right side. Gallagher looking. Fire puck. Black shot by Detroit. Edvinson recovered by Gallagher. Gallagher hold the puck a little bit more. Gallagher pass the puck in front. No chance. Recovered by Chasson. Chasson hold the puck a little bit longer in front of the SCHUENEMAN. Going to regroup by Detroit Red Wings. Going to reset now. The Blancs coming to the red line. Qui contrôlé by Edvinson. Pass the puck now in front of the bench on Montreal. Intercept by Cup. Cup recover the puck back to Raymond. Raymond in front of Primeau. Finally, Primeau met the glove over the puck. Going to create a whistle with 13:28 to go remaining on the third period. The Montreal Canadiens 0 and the Detroit Red Wings 4. We have a TV timeout. Don't go nowhere. Stay with me. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like if you don't mind. We really appreciate if you can do that. Franco. We have Christopher Wilson in the house. Welcome aboard. KLS knocked the door. Thanks so much to be with us. Franco, not watching this game tonight, so I have a question. Are the fans watching the game at the Bell Center booing again tonight? I don't know. I think they should not boo the players at the end of the night, Franco. We're not very good, and because the lineup is not great. But will be interesting if they're going to do it. And similar like that in our tap. I agree with you about that. Thanks so much. All the like we got tonight at the Hockey Nation Live Show. Very appreciate it. Around the league, we're going out. The Panthers still 1-1 after 20 minutes. 2-1 the Toronto Maple Leafs at the beginning of the third period. Detroit 4-0. Hurricanes still hanging there 2-1 after 40 minutes. 4-0 the Devils at the beginning of the third period. The Blues hanging there at the beginning of the second period 1-0. The Nashville take the lead 1-2-0. And we have another game start at 9 o'clock. And then we have 4 games start after 10 o'clock tonight. That's what we got in the NHL. 11 game overall around Jay. 5-0 the Devils. So here we go. Thanks so much for that one. Rudolph knocked the door. Welcome back, Rudolph. Thanks to be with us. And Willie SLATER is back with us. I think we saw Danny at some point tonight. Anyhow, face up on the left side of the PRIMEAU, winning out by the Detroit. Raymond ran down the puck, ran the puck on the board, go back to opposite side to Petlick. Petlick tried to get the puck in front of with TNA. Intercept by the Detroit Red Wing, go back now by Whiteman, pass the puck to Peseda. Peseda at the red line, could control the puck, kick out the puck now to TNA. TNA ran the puck in for Peseda, go back to Whiteman at the blind, return the puck behind the net to Whiteman. TNA now on the left side. TNA could control the puck, back to Whiteman. Whiteman looking now, shoot the puck, block shot by Detroit Red Wing, go to a set and for the bench, go to leave the puck behind by Raymond, pass the puck to Cup, coming now, hold the puck, draw the puck back, intercept now by Montreal Canadiens, but no chance, pressure by the Detroit behind PRIMEAU. We just crossed the 30-minute goal remaining, guys, on this third period between the Montreal and the Detroit Red Wings, 4-0 so far. Go back now by Detroit, hold the puck on the right side, coming to the right side, PRIMEAU, shoot the puck, tip Perron, and score. 5-0, what a play by Perron and Mata. And that gave a fifth goal of the Detroit Red Wings. Nothing we can do, PRIMEAU, on that one over there. Bad coverage in front of the net, and the Detroit Perron scored second goal tonight, 22nd of the season. Perron scored a couple of goals the last couple of games. Wow, what a play right there. Pesada, Whiteman, Edmondson. Wow. Here we go. Luciano, we have a couple of people here. Claude Richard, Bedard. Mega, welcome back, Mega. Let's go, Buffalo. Mega, thank you, my God, to be with us tonight. Go back behind it, Amir, putting shoot the puck. You saw Canada save on the shot of the Suzuki, I believe. Go back at the blind, set up by Whiteman, Perron. Barron's coming now. Leave the puck to the right side, back to Captain. Captain Suzuki, pass the puck, intercept by Detroit doing, pass the puck to Perron. Perron's looking for a hat trick. Go back now and find the net to Kubalik. The puck bouncing back in front of Perron, the PRIMEAU. Intercept par Montreal Canadiens, but now intercept again par Larkin. Larkin attacking now, pass the puck now to Kubalik. Shoot the puck, PRIMEAU, no rebound. We're going to reset at 11:48 to go remaining on this game between the Montreal Canadiens and Marco. Jonathan Drouin should use Perron as an inspiration or come and turn your career around. Coach, today we had a spring-like weather. Finally tomorrow, pleasant rain. Enjoy the beach for us. It's very hot, guys, here in Thailand right now. It's very hot, humid. I went out last night, came back late, and it was like, what's up? Anyhow, go back now by Montreal Canadiens. They came back by Allen at the blue line, coming in offensive zone. Allen hold the puck, bring the puck behind the net. They're a bit too far for Drouin. Turn around and get out of the zone by the Detroit Red Wings. Hold the puck at the red line. Turn around right there by Detroit. Return the puck behind PRIMEAU. Intercept the puck. Leave the puck now to SCHUENEMAN. SCHUENEMAN reels the puck to the board. The puck stopped at the blind by a laugh. Use the ball. Return the puck behind the net. Go back now by Montreal Canadiens. Try to get out of the zone. Go back to get, I think it was Gallagher, not sure anyhow. Go back now into the zone, attacké par Montreal, and the back door to Kiranaf, missed the tip, the puck go back to Drouin, shoot the puck, block shot by Yusso. Finally, decide to put the puck on his glove and create another whistle with 11:02 to go remaining on this period. Perron goal, KLS, you're absolutely right, 22nd of the year for David Perron, second of the night against Montreal Canadiens. 21 shot versus 20. Martin Souris said, can we finish the season now? Can we get out? Puck right now winning par le Montreal Canadiens. Shoot le puck, miss the net, recovered by Detroit. Get a zone by Cup. Keep the puck in zone by Gallagher, believe. Try to get a puck to Evans. Evans return puck behind the net. No chance for Montreal. Mata recover the puck, pass the puck into the zone. Set up now by Chiasson. Chiasson on the backhand. Pass the puck to Montreal in front of the bench. We're going to recover. Regroup by the Montreal Canadiens. Holding by Manson. Pass the puck now to Whiteman. Whiteman keep control the puck. Pass the puck tip in front of the bench on by Gallagher and give the puck to the Detroit Red Wing. Go use the ball. Pass the puck now on the DDD on the back end. Là, the puck neutral zone, the puck bouncing back to Edmondson. Battle now. Intercept by Detroit Red Wing. Keep now the puck in offensive zone. Jake Evan Finney get back to Gallagher. Gallagher, the puck a little bit longer. Gallagher on the back end. Drop the puck behind Uso. First one to get there is Zeder. After he does a shoulder check. Go DD. Set up now by Raymond. Raymond attacking out the red line. Raymond pass the puck in front of the bench on Montreal Canadiens. Attacking out by Detroit. Pass the puck on the left corner. PRIMEAU intercept the puck. Give the puck to Madison. Madison to Armia. Armia get out of the zone. Pass the puck very badly. Recovery by Detroit. Going to regroup on the DD. Set up by Cedar. Cedar use the board. Pass the puck into the zone. Intercept by Detroit. Return the puck. Regroup. And going to return the puck to Montreal Canadiens. Going to exchange the puck on defensive zone. Go DD. Set up now by Madison. Pressure by the SLATER. Back to Byron. Byron lab the puck into the zone. The puck bouncing back at the red line. Recovery by the Detroit Red Wing. Go DDD. Set up now by Detroit. Attacking by Cop. Cop attacking now. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Cop now the blind. Keep the puck to Perron. No chance. Recovery by Byron. Byron pass the puck to Madison. Leave the puck now to Dwayne. Intercept now by pinch by Chariot. Finally, puck go outside the zone. Go back on defensive zone. All the way back on behind Uso. The first one to get there is the rookie Edvinson. Pass the puck now on the zone. Set up by Larkin. Pass the puck at the right side of PRIMEAU. No chance for Montreal. Going to the icing. Going to reset all the way back on the defensive zone of the Detroit Red Wings with a little bit over 9 minutes to go. That's what we got. RG Calabro 5-0. Coach, I see the letter M and P on your wristband. Are they the initial of your favorite player? No. It's called Impact. Impact. See, I have this guy since 2008 on my wrist when I was part of the mentorship for mindset. Someone gave me that Impact. Every letter have a signification, and just quite an impact every day. Remind me I need to impact people every day. 8:30 to go remaining on that one. Great question, by the way. Kenneth Bomber, stay off of the. If we are better off of the head of the HABS and medical staff should be fine. Enough is enough of this nonsense of the 3 years and the no. I don't think so. Julien is the ref. Maxime Lapierre just talked about this today, and he said that he is right. What does staff have to do with Belzile broken foot on the slap shot? What he can do with RHP slap shot? What he can do on the slap shot or Kudas on Kobidak? What he can do when the player for the Jets, I believe it was, foul on Jake Evans' leg? What you can do when a Barkov foul on Cooley? If you look all the injuries, guy, it's just unlucky. You have nothing to do with the mid-scout staff. About that, to blame the mid-scout staff, you have nothing to do with that part of there. It's just harder and harder. Every player, everything. Max Stone, Vegas. Are you going to fire the doctor with Max Stone for Vegas? Max Stone got hurt again the same time at the back again. Barzal is out. Are you going to fire the coach, the staff, the doctor for the Islanders because Barzal is hurt? Pacioretty, come back. Missed 6 months. Played 3 games. He got hurt again. Is it because of the doctor? I don't think so, Julien. You have to blame the doctor there. It's just happening. It's just happening. Do you think a style of the play is a factor in how many injuries? Too many block shot. It's what they are right now. That's exactly what's happening. It's just that way. It mentally is hard. Physicality is hard. The players are exhausted. They play game every 2 games, every 2 nights, and they practice after that every 2 nights. It's just a team. I think what they need to work is about, for me, if you have to change something, it's about recovery. How the player can recover more. And to helping that, they have to extend more day off. In my opinion, the player want to have a full, they want to have a 1 week off. But imagine if you spread 7 days of those days during the year, they can have an extra day every month or 2 extra days every month. That will helping them, in my opinion, to have a better season for the prevention about the injuries. They got hurt because they are tired. That's and the game is so fast. The game is so hard. It's just demanding. Man, it's demanding. Thanks so much, RJ. It's fun kind like this. Equipment, I think they have a good equipment. I think the shorter game, I think will be a very good asset about that one. 2-2 Ottawa, Carolina. Oh, the Carolina are back now. The Ottawa back with Carolina. Go back by Uso with 7 minutes to go remaining. Go back now, pass the puck to D. Don't play the puck behind PRIMEAU. Well, in front of PRIMEAU. Play the puck, pass the puck to the Baron. Pass the puck in between skate, recovered by Jake Evans. Lose the puck in neutral zone. Set up now by the Detroit Red Wings. Lob the puck behind PRIMEAU. Must team with the most man game loss are also the worst defensive team. Spend too much the zone, not extra pressure. Yeah, that's a great point about that, right? They are often in Montreal, and when you don't have the puck and you expose your body on the shot, everything like that. That's a great point about this, Marco. I want to say you is a good point. If whether the ab management, I would be seriously looking at the head of the medical team. There have been too many questionable injuries. Which one you talk about, Julien? I would like curious which injury you talk, Julien, in particular. Give me a one in particular, and then we can talk about this. Tell me one injury you believe the medical staff is responsible or questionable about an injury, and I would try to explain to you, or I would try to understand what you mean by this. Go back now by the Detroit Wings. At the right side of left side of the PRIMEAU, intercept by Perron. Perron turn around, keep control puck on the right side. Yeah, bad, more injuries, more bad, more injuries, more bad. Go back on the side, the puck go out of the play with 5:25 to go remaining, 5:27 to go remaining on this game. Montreal 0, and the Detroit 5. We lost all the excitement. Leave 3-2, Columbus score. I will investigate how they manage Monahan and Cooley. But Monahan is easy, guys. Monahan is easy. Monahan want to play. He refused Monahan to not play. That's simple. So he said, I want to play Calgary. And he consists to play because he felt it was comfortable. It was a player request. He said, I don't want to stop. Then after that, he had a groin injury. You have nothing against him. He got a groin injury after he tried to come back on this of this one over there. So yeah, responsibility, I would say 50-50. The players does not want to leave. Belzile battle for a spot for next year. He have a broken foot at the second period. He did not want to leave. He want to consider to play. Players are responsible of their action too. And And now we're going to send the doctor, and now we're going to, okay, we have no injury next year because we're changing the doctor. No, it's happened. Every team, which team? Nashville has 9 players out of the lineup. Johansson, Duchesne, Forsberg, McDonough, Hosey, the last 4 weeks. So is it why Nashville, the problem with it? Is it a doctor too? That's just the game is now. It's just the game. They know what they are doing. It's a player that doesn't want to give. They don't want to live. They are scared to lose their spot. That's what they are. They are the player that they have this inside of them. Go back now by Montreal again, get out of the zone. At 3 versus 2 for Montreal. Kick out the Hoffman, pass the puck to the board. To the opposite side, Jake Evans couldn't get the puck. Go turn around by Detroit. Set up now by Detroit. Attacking now. 2 versus 2. Hold the puck now. Turn around. The puck go outside the zone. Recovery by Montreal. Attacking now. 2 versus 2. Holding by Jake Evans. Holding now the puck. Draw the puck behind to Hoffman. Hoffman behind the net of the... Is it Zeller? Zeller win the battle right there with Evanson. Zeller, Hoffman finally go back on the left side. Back up by... Chariot, back the puck neutral zone, a little bit too far for Barry Grant. Recovery by Edmondson, pass the puck to Barron, Barron to Evans, hold the puck for the players coming, going to regroup, return the puck to Edmondson for the Primeau, 4:25 to go, remaining 4:45. Go back now, duty set up by Montreal, attacking by Curenoff, running the puck behind the net, set up now by Montreal, lose the puck on the board, intercept by Detroit, going to skating the puck all the way back in front of the bench on Montreal, go back by the Veleno battle for the puck right there with Barron. The puck bouncing back behind the net of Primeau and going to get a delay penalty. Detroit is going to be a 2-minute with 4:16 to go. Delay penalty will be the 3rd penalty for the Montreal power play tonight. Attempts go back to the ski, kick out the puck on the right side. Montreal don't play puck on the right corner. Winning by the ski, bring the puck on the board. Detroit intercept. We're going to have the scout. And we have a TV final. Final countdown between Montreal Canadiens and the Detroit Red Wings. 5-0 for the Detroit Red Wings. Again, Montreal Canadiens. Montreal are going to be on the power play for the 3rd time of the night. I think they have 1 or 2 shot power play so far tonight. Go back now on the blue line. Intercept by Hoffman. Return puck behind the net. Back to Suzuki, the captain. Hold the puck. Back to Islanen. Back to Madison. Madison hold the puck now. Back to Islanen. Islanen to the top circle. Islanen skating lower. Go get the puck. Back to Madison completely. Madison kick onto the puck. Pressure by Detroit. Return by the captain. Lead the puck to Islanen. Intercept by one man. Ran the puck around to the board. Go back on defensive zone. Go back all the way back on the behind the net. Set up now on the breakout. Go back to the kick out the Suzuki, pass the puck Hoffman. Hoffman back to Farrell. Farrell try to get a puck, intercept by Detroit, but still a puck by the captain. Suzuki back to Madison, back to Suzuki to the dot. Back on the back door to Hoffman. Van Thomas, great save by Uso, great shot by Hoffman. We have to give credit for Uso that one. Try to keep a shootout for tonight for him. Back to Ellen, don't play the puck, intercept by Detroit, return the puck all the back behind Primeau with 50 seconds to go. Next, Ski get a puck. Niski scanning with puck, and he's scared the blind. Draw the puck back. Leave the puck now to Madison. Madison attacking now. Kick out the puck. Intercept by Detroit. Lot the puck. Defensive zone. Montreal Canadiens. The puck go back to Primeau. Go to a setup by Kuryanov. Kuryanov now draw the puck in front of Primeau. Intercept by Barron. Barron draw the puck back to Drouin. Drouin scanning to the blind. Kick out to Kuryanov. Pass to Pitlick. Pitlick back to Kuryanov. Kuryanov ran the puck on the board to Drouin. Intercept now by Gallagher. Gallagher ran the puck all the way back of the blind. Nobody was there, unfortunately, for Montreal. Going to get recovered by Byron with 2:16 to go. 10 seconds to go remaining on the power play. 0 shot for the Montreal Canadiens. Attacking by Pitlick. Lead the puck to Gallagher. Pass the puck to Drouin. Intercept by Detroit. Don't play the puck all the way back to Primeau We're going to reset now behind the net of PRIMEAU. That would give the power play Montreal over with 2 minutes to go remaining, guys, on this period between the Montreal and the Detroit to finish this game. Go back now on the left side. Go back and find a Detroit. I hold the puck now and find a PRIMEAU. Intercept, I think, was Edmondson. Return the puck back for himself. Coming out, kick out the puck on the board. To shoot the puck for Perron. Perron tried to get a hat trick and missed the puck on the back door. Battle now on the left side of the PRIMEAU. Montreal allowed the puck all the way back on the defensive zone. Go to recovery with 1:14 minutes to go for Mac Joannette, going to skating for the last time in NHL at 51 years old. Go back now by Nick Ski, hold the puck, draw the puck back. We're setting up on Montreal. By Kovacevic, I believe. Skating with the puck, pass the puck now to Hoffman or Schoeneman. Hoffman back again to Schoeneman. Schoeneman hold the puck a little bit longer. When the puck on the board, intercept now by Detroit. Lob the puck in neutral zone. We have less than 1 minute to go remaining, guys. We have a pass with hands with Mike Hoffman and Barron. Going to have a whistle with 45 seconds to go remaining. Hello, Coach Ren. Captain Kirk is in the house. Thanks so much to be with us. The game was not as... that's something again. Thank you so much for all the live we got tonight at the Hockey Nation Show. Go back now by Gallagher. Get out to the red line. Hold to the puck a little bit longer. Gallagher keep the puck. Kick out the puck. We have outside that blind anyway. We're going to wait the reset with 31 seconds to go remaining on this period between Montreal and the Detroit Red Wings, guys. That's what we got. Mac Joannette, guys, going to be recognized that play his last referee game in NHL. The number 25, Mac Joannette, and retire after many years as a referee. And we're going to have some kind of congratulate him for that. Is what he did in NHL. Go back now, all the way back on defensive zone, set up by Montreal Canadiens, hold the puck more. Go back behind the net by Schoeneman, hold the puck a little bit behind PRIMEAU. PRIMEAU is going to get 5 goals tonight. Not easy start. Montreal play against Washington Thursday. The ski show the puck, miss the net, guys. It's going to be the end. Oh, it's over. It's over tonight, guys. The final score 5-0. For the Detroit Red Wings against Montreal Canadiens. PRIMEAU, unfortunately for him. And everybody's going to shake their hands, of course, of Mac Joannette, the referee. Everybody, guys, what a great classy. I love those moments like that, guys. When the players do this for the referee. Every one of them. That's, for me, guys, this is priceless. This is really nice to see that, guys. Players shake hand to Mac Joannette for each one of them. This is a turn for the Montreal Canadiens. You can see that Brendan Gallagher with Mac Joannette talking about that. And then you have Joel Edmondson, Ireland. You have Jonathan Drouin, Pitlick. And then the turn now, the Red Wings, guys. Ben Chariot and Mike Joannette, guys. What a great classy. This is all about. David Perron went out, talked to him, and wow. This is not what we're all about at the end of the day, right? We can be against them, not appreciate about that, what they do, but yeah, I think some stuff like that, we have to give credit, guys, for the TV station right now, RDS, to see that everyone, every player, guys, on the ice, and the goaltender, and Kubalik. Now we have Coupe de Lalonde. Lalonde talked to him, and assistant coach of the Detroit Red Wings, Alex Tanguay, and wow. Alex Tanguay and Marc Gionnet, guys. What a great move. What a great action. What a great gesture of everyone. The linesmen now, Johnny Murray, Cormier, and yeah, last one time, standing ovation for the people in the stand at Montreal. And Marc Gionnet, over 1368 game in NHL, one of the 68 game as a playoff, and 1,363 game as a regular season. That's what we're looking for. Shake Arman and a very fast game decision. Roger Delaney, welcome, is that? Hi, coach. Pretty sad but necessary. Yes, Roger, I agree with you about that one over there. All French Canadian official tonight too. Yes, Marco. About that. Montreal last place score 5-0. Tonight we're going to see what's going on around the league, guys. Just give you an idea. The Panthers lead the league, guys, 2-1. The Panthers winning. The Toronto is 3-2 right now. About that, the Panthers find a way to take the lead. The Detroit 5-0. The Senators tied the game 2-2. The Devils now lead 5-1. It will be over. The Blues take the lead 3-0 against the Flyers. The Nashville now is 2-1. The Blackhawks take the lead 1-0 against the Calgary Flame. Unbelievable over there. But we're going to go to see if we can get the game at Toronto because we have only 2 minutes to go. So let's see we have the game in Toronto. I think we have game number 2 over there. We'll see we get that one over there. We're going to do overtime coverage in NHL. And let's see what we got here. Toronto Maple Leafs, guys, we're going to get there. And we have 2:27 to go on my time. I know it's less of this in NHL. 3-2 for the unbelievable, only 3-2. So, and Villeneuve scoring at third to French Canadiens. It's nice. Columbus still tried to tie the game over there. Again, Toronto Maple Leafs, they battle for better, so I don't know what they tried to score. Go back now. The blind is set up by Columbus. Hold the puck a little bit longer on the right side. Roslovic pass the puck back again to the wall. Go back to Goudreau. Goudreau return the puck. Shoot the puck the bumper. Block shot by Toronto. Recovered by Goudreau. Goudreau pass the puck behind the net. Roslovic putting the puck in front of the net by Johnson. Recovery now on the left side. Set by Roslovic. Pass the puck to Bovis. Hold the puck back again to Goudreau on the back door. Looking now. Getting the puck over there. Veneno. Remember, Ox for 6 last 20 game in Calgary, Luciano. Go to the Florida game, coach. After the Toronto, I'm going to get there when this game is over. I have an empty net right now for Columbus Blue Jacket. Hold the puck to the wall. Flame lost that game. I think will be something with it. And the Toronto Maple Leafs guys score. And then they win 4-2. The Panthers winning right now with 5:43. So let's go to get that game. Florida versus the Sabres. If the Buffalo Sabres lose tonight, that would be really bad for them. François Pitt, the better dream is still alive, François. Yeah, or any other player, guys. If we can jumping for 5-4 to 3-2, this would be the best thing could happen for Montreal Canadiens. Anything right now, go from 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They can go all the way to the top 4. This is a winning for that team. Do corner, not tap, falling flat for the Regina Pat. A breakaway, Kachuk, and Levi make a save, by the way. On that one, we just saw that one over there. And Levi resists on that push. What a great play by Levi. His parents all understand. Anyhow, go back now by Buffalo Sabres. Try to start, very important 5 minutes for both teams. When the jacket take out their goalie is to ensure the Fed not try to score. They are master thinker. Have veteran or obsolete atroce have to clean up the house. Dwayne Hoffman, Armia, Emerson, Whiteman have all to go. Other skins should be good. Gonna wait. Rand Cook, you're absolutely right about that. We are all in for better until May 8th, Gary. About that. Alexander coming up big for the Panthers. Wow, you're absolutely right about that one. But impressive to see Alex Lyon, a goalie, that way over there. He might look like they would maybe give a chance to the Fleur Panthers. Go, let's go. Don't be one. Biggest 2-2. Y'all back. Oh, Buffalo just knocked the door. 2-2 Carolina and Hurricane. Go back at blind. Show the puck. A black shot again by Lion. Wow, what a big save by Lion on that one. Francois Gatbadar is clearly the early great of this draft. I would say to you, yes, but Mishkov is very close and mentally is close too. In my opinion. Wow, the Pittsburgh lost 5-1 tonight. Buffalo tried to do everything to score a goal, by the way. We need, it's coming very soon, Rudolph. I'm working on something very soon about that. Come on, and Florida. Franco. Coach, nice new video of Thailand on your third channel. It's fun, Frenchy and fan. Thanks a lot, Franco. More to come about that very soon. Farrell is American bounce next season. Beck are ahead of him. I'm not sure about that. I don't know how. We did Beck play only one game with Montreal Canadiens, and then Joshua Ward played 0 game with the Montreal Canadiens WST. So you cannot say what is in front of him. We have to wait the training camp next season. What you look like for sure, but definitely for the benefit for him, it would be better for him to start. Like Sakaski, I wouldn't be surprised Sakaski go to American Hockey League too. In my opinion, I think Montreal could bring back Sakaski in the American Hockey League and then waiting for the rest what's going to develop. Miskov is very close. What news about Miskov today scare you from about Evermore? So we don't know. I don't know what happened to his dad at the end of the day, but this is how he works over there, right? Buffalo tried to tie the game for a short 3 minutes to go remaining, guys, at Buffalo. Thanks so much for all the likes tonight. Yeah, it's still there. Yeah. Declan on breakaway. Penalty went out for the Buffalo Sabres. And now we cut the last 2 minutes of that one over there. Wow. This is a huge mistake of the Buffalo Sabres penalty holding by Rasmussen. Wow. We need to wait about Miskar. Sorry. Can't be able, exactly about that, Alexander. Hopefully score again. 34 go for to 40 guys. What do you think about the Pittsburgh duo of the Extall Burke? I see Artek coming to the Pittsburgh. Yes, I agree with you about that, Gary. You know, the trade for Marino for Ty Smith does not work. The trade for Madison for Petrie does not work. Lot questionable move. They did not do well for them. So possible Gary have some kind of some kind of change over there. You're absolutely right, Francois, about this. Too funny. Excuse me. And at that, one going to match of this. Here we go. I'm going to watch the game about the Hurricane with 43 seconds to go remaining. Awesome, Dan. What can I say? I have the game, Marco, on the NHL network, on the NHL. So I don't know. Um, I'm pretty sure Sportnet carry on that game. Marco. 10 seconds to go, guys. Possibly we'll go overtime. Ottawa and Hurricane tonight. Farrell will never be more a trait or the American Hockey League players. Ça va très bien, Mel et toi. I think it's too early to say that, Butch. The guy play only 3 games. I will not. I will be disagree with you about that. Just let him play. 50 game in NHL before we qualify him that way. $12 seconds to go remaining, guys, between Pittsburgh and the Sabres. We're overtime the Carolina. 7:30 the game tomorrow night. Tampa Bay Lightning, New York Rangers, 7:30, Edmonton, and Anaheim. Exactly, Francois. Awesome, Dan. Bruno. Alves. Fortaleza Sport Club. Fortaleza. I don't know Fortaleza. I know Esport Club is a sport club. No, there we go. Gary, do you think Crosby is going to stick around and go down with the ship? I think so, Gary. Animan, Rouen, and Beck are better que Farrell. Possible. Uh, the Panthers win tonight, guys, by the score 2-1. Panthers game over. Wow. Panthers pass the Pittsburgh Penguins are tied with Anya Calendars. Wow. Were you impressed with the HAB this season in our top? What can Crosby do? Will you pay a high price for a guy with many head injuries? He's coming to Montreal League. 2-1 the Ox. How many of the forward prospect is 6 foot or more in Montreal pool right now? Woof. Nicholas, that's a good question. Farrell is one of them. Um, if you calculate RHP is one of them, that's number 2. Mezar, number 3. Roy and Riley Kidney are at 6 foot. Beck, I think, is a 6 foot too. They are right now the best forward, in my opinion. We talk about that. Another over type prospect look like they need a season or two in Laval. Absolutely agree with you about that. For sure. Can the app just announce that Drouin will not be signed or just send Nathan Roger? They have to wait until the summer. Not over 6 foot. Farrell, no, 5'9". This is more like 280. Luciano. Chicago 2-1. Gregory 1. Crosby was always a point a game plus his whole career. How about that, Gary? Crosby was a great hockey player. 150 to go, guys, on overtime between the Carolina and the Ottawa Senators. We'll try to look about that game over there. We're going to see what's going on around the league, guys. All the game earlier tonight are done. Panthers win, Toronto win, the Detroit win, the Hurricane 2-2. The Devils win 5-1. Now the Blues are winning after 40 minutes, guys, 3-0. Looking good over there. The Predator and the Golden Knight, guys, 2-2 after 40 minutes. And the Chicago Blackhawks win 2-1 after 20 minutes at Calgary. Very surprised, this one. Would like use to draft some big bodies, QM and later round instead of the small kid late round picks. Um, Last year, they select Adam Agstrom, a late pick, is a 6'2". They select a goaltender, Croteau, 6'6". The only one they signed really a small player was the defenseman Michael Tourigny for that one over there. The Hurricane guy went to game again 3-2 tonight. Game is over. The Hurricane went by the score 3-2 tonight. Nick score for the Hurricane tonight. Great play by Jarvis. And Nick score over the shoulder. And that way, the Carolina Hurricane went 3-2 tonight. Thanks for the stream. Have a good night, Jean-Bon. Thanks so much to stop by. Drouin was okay this year. François. Farrell is not an NHL player. Send him to Laval next year and see how they plan out, but don't expect much. A to Z. We have to wait, right? Next season. For more, leave, go chat, go in attack, Sanford. Kane, win, Luc Lafortune. And Keres, no. Nice beat by the Senator tonight. Coach, that is a special guest soon. We don't have right now. We have to wait a bit at the end of the season. Who was the Sidney Crosby favorite team going up, Gary? I would say Montreal Canadiens, but I could be wrong. Have a good night, Marco. Enjoy your night, Marco. Wow, the Carolina beat what a crazy Pittsburgh 86 point, Islanders 87 point. With all the game play right now on the wild card, guys, the Florida Panthers are spot number 1. The Florida Panthers guy are spot number 1, 87 point. Followed by New York Islanders, 87 point, and the Pittsburgh now are 86 point. The Buffalo Sabres, with the loss tonight, they dropped at 81 point. They already there, but this loss against them, this is very bad news for them, for the Buffalo Sabres. So, Florida Panthers guys are possible become not spot number 2, but spot number 1. They have the same number of game. Everybody, Florida, Islanders, and Pittsburgh, all of them are 78 points a game. 4 games to go. Florida won the last 4 games. The Islanders lost the last 2 games, and the Pittsburgh lost the last 2 games. Unbelievable. The Florida Panthers far 1 month ago, and now they are in the playoff. Luciano, yeah. As the breaker roll now. No. I think the Florida Panthers have the most W versus the New York Canadiens, 40 versus 49, 39. No, Florida Panthers is in front of Islanders in our top. No, Pittsburgh has 78 goal a game, 38, 30, 10 for what I got understanding right now here. Nicholas Islander need Barzell. Yeah, Buffalo are out. Yamo took the Kings tonight. Pittsburgh will not make it. They are out of the guys. Florida play Ottawa and Washington this week. Wow. So they can beat Ottawa and they can beat Washington. During that time, the new calendars, Pittsburgh play Minnesota Thursday and they play Detroit Saturday. Pittsburgh not looking good there. The New York Islanders play Tampa Bay Thursday and then the Philadelphia after that. So Florida Panthers have an easy schedule right now for this week. A hat trick for Dawson Mercer tonight. Amazing. Mercer guys doing very well. Who we have thought that the land will save the Florida Panther? Incredible. Yep. A little bit like a Phoenix could play, right? Unbelievable. The turnover that season, guys, it's not over yet. We still have 4 games to go. Everything could happen, but Florida Panther are a great position right now to make the playoff, and that will helping definitely not be bad for the Montreal Canadiens. Hey, Mr. Rick Bengal is in the house. Welcome back. Coach, do you think Florida could yet... oh, yeah. They're looking good right now, Florida Panthers, guys. Adam Berger is in the house. Thanks so much, both of you, Adam and Rick. Thanks to stop by tonight. Vegas play a back-to-back game right now. Go next round soon. Yep. Not a problem, Willie. Willie. You're absolutely right about that, CMO, for the Flames. Big W last night for Vegas. Yes, Adam, very important W against the Minnesota Wild. Now they have to beat the Nashville Predator tonight. If not, they'll be, come back what he was at the beginning of the night. So they have to win tonight. Absolutely, they can win Minnesota. Calgary was option. They know they are playing Jet tomorrow. First star in Sherbrooke. Joshua, how have Florida again the New Jersey this year? Who do you think will be the biggest series from the first round and the West Kings all over there? Yeah, there'll be, every first round, guys, team number 2, team number 3, and the standing on each season are going to be amazing. Toronto, Tampa, Rangers, Devils. What a great rivalry between both teams. Then you can get maybe Colorado or Minnesota or Dallas. What the two of the three teams are going to meet each other. And then you're going to get Vegas, Edmonton, or Kings. Each one of them. Each one of them. It's unbelievable what is coming for this, for sure. Joe was one goal, 3 assists. Maker. Rick Bengal does the make the big team next year. I think someone asked a question about Nicholas. We said, how have Florida again the news this year? The Florida Panthers in 3 games beat the New Jersey 2-1 this season. Why they have 2 W and 1 loss against New Jersey Devils, Nicholas. The Panthers. Would you shorten the season and add 4 more teams to the playoff? Maybe first round go getters. I will shorter the season, but I will not add but 4 team. You talk about 2 more team, right, on each division possible when you try to do. That's what maybe you try to said. I would say yes, not 4 on each division, but 2 on each one of them. Coach, how does your playoff bracket work? It's easy as you just pick up the winner of each playoff round, and the first one you have to give how many game, and then after that you go all the way to the final after that. So you just give us all the way who win. Usually last year I think we did the bracket with NHL, if I can recall it. I give you the name and the password to join the team, to join the league. Yeah, possible. Yamo for the Montreal. Quote me. If he decide he want to play that way, Joshua get under the skin and we need a goalie. You're welcome, Nicholas. I'm sorry, I'm the bot, but crap happened. Matthias as well. Okay, the If I not, I guess I did not miss much. You're absolutely right about this, Larry. Welcome back, Larry, by the way. Thanks to stop by. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. If you don't do it, Claude was a monster physically. Whoever was not that guy. How long a player have break after the regular season and Yamo? Are you talking about for the playoff, or are you talking about Yamo for the next season? If you talk Yamo about the playoff start, guys, April 17 this year, so you're going to get 4 days, 3 4 days, 5 days, and then you have until June 18. Viewer, yep. Ouch. That's the right word. She said, ouch. Okay, then Rick, take the app on Saturday night. All right, Gary. Have a good night, buddy. Thanks so much, RJ. Try to check the schedule, what NRTAB said. At some point, we're talking about the Panthers finished like not one, maybe pick number 10, 11, 12. Now they're going maybe 18, 19, 20, 21. The Blues 3-1. I think I want the Islanders to make it. Willie said. Yeah, absolutely, Nicholas. All right, guys, we crossed the 9 o'clock this morning here. It's the 10 o'clock in North America. Hopefully, an amazing, great night with our Canadian Live show. Montreal Canadiens lost by the score 5-0 tonight, unfortunately. I'm going to be back tomorrow night at 6 o'clock p.m. for the warm-up show. 7:30, guys. I'm doing a game between Winnipeg and the Calgary Flame. Hopefully, if the Flame can win tonight, it will be very bad if they don't win. Right? But it is what it is, guys. 4 more games to suffer. And that's it. I said last week my show was painful to watch. This is painful to watch, honestly. And no turning out to evaluate players. She said this guy should not play there. This guy should never play there. Let it go. Finish the season with positivity. Support your team. Let's see what Montreal is going to do during the off-summer. And hopefully, on the May 8th, we get a really good pick by the NHL draft. Thanks again, everybody. We appreciate a lot. All the moderators, you did an amazing, great job again. All the people in the chat since the beginning of the night until now, I want to thank each one of you. RJ again did it again. And until then, guys, you still a lot of hockey to play, to watch. Again, tonight, 4 more games start. 2 at 10 o'clock and 2 at 10:30. Until then, my friend, I want to remind you one more thing before we go. And thank you so much to Dave Zucker for the super chat tonight. And, oh yeah. You have greatness inside of you, everybody. Thanks to be at the Hockey Nation Live show tonight. We want to thank each one of you to be a great supporter of the Hockey Nation. And I can't wait to come back until next time. Be well, be L. Find a way not only to donate your day, or find a way to donate the first half of what? 2023. Have an amazing, great night, everybody. We wish you an amazing, great, sweet dream. And can't wait to see you next time at the Hockey Nation Live show. Try to get that. Thanks so much.
Come on, get a grip now. Just finish what you started. Don't like the feeling that I've been fooled, deceived, and so misguided. Oh, oh, oh. What do I know?
There's another breakdown. You and me, should I let go? I do really want to know what's going on now. If there's another breakdown, you and me, should I say